All right, let's try it again. Test. There we go. Yo, they tried to stop. Yo, refresh. Hold on. Let me tell the chat to refresh. All right. Refresh. Hey, man. Listen. Hey, they tried to stop your boy. Yo, listen. They tried to stop your boy from greatness. They ain't gonna stop. Yo, PlayStation Nation, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, they're not gonna stop me. All right? They ain't gonna stop your boy. All right? They can't stop me. I'm gonna say what I have to say. You feel me, PlayStation Nation? You feel what I got to say? I'm gonna say what I have to say. Right? I don't care who here. I don't care if PlayStation don't like it, Xbox, Nintendo, I don't care. I'ma always say what I got to say. They not gonna stop me. That's a fact. With that being said, let me start the intro all over. How rude of me, ladies and gentlemen. How rude of me. Let's start it all over. What is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It is your boy Persona of Gaming with Persona, host of When Persona Speaks, host of When Persona Interviews, and one half of the host of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Every Saturday morning at 11 a.m. And yo, man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me shout out everybody in the chat. I gotta shout out everybody in the chat because without y'all, the supporters, y'all, I appreciate y'all, man. So Amanda in the building, Amanda Pemberton, what's going on with you? Angel Lopez, what's good? Angel said, when we getting another King Thrash gaming interview? You know, we'll get one soon. You know, I wanna get a nice rotation going, you know, get some more people on here, you know, that a lot of people want to, people that I want to get on, and also one that people also want to see. You know, I know a lot of people want me to get Paris, which I promise, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to get Paris on the show. I've hit him up. He ain't respond to me. Like I said to y'all before, I'm not going to harass this man. You know, I know that, you know, he's busy and things like that. So, you know, I'm going to try. Yeah, I'm trying to get him on. I'm trying. I promise you I'm trying. I know, who else? Tim Dog, Dealer, Colt. I'm trying to get them on too. I reached out to all of them. Didn't get no replies. Like I said, I ain't going to be hounding or harassing people. I would love to have them on to have a conversation. You get what I'm saying? Some people, like I said, people are busy, you know, they don't want to, whatever. But I'm trying. But my next week's guest, I think y'all are gonna like, which is gonna be a good one. I'm trying to get Fonzarelli on as well. I hit him up. He said he would love to come on, so we're ironing out the details on that. But next week's interview, because for those that don't know, the Win Persona interview series is bi-weekly. So next week's interview is going to be with Oh No, It's Alex. Yes, that Alex from Press Start Podcast. And oh my God, I'm really I'm excited about that one, man, because me and Alex have had some very spicy conversations, especially if you watch the Press Start Podcast. So it's gonna be really good to get him on the show and really talk to him about gaming and the community and things like that, because he's a real hardcore PC guy. So that's gonna be really, really, really entertaining. So I hope you guys are excited for that. Corey said, "Why are you going for Xbox fanboys? Don't nobody want to hear from them?" I mean, as an interviewer, as someone that's trying to do more of these, you kind of have to expand. Like I said, you don't want to have a whole bunch of yes men on the show, right? You want to have people with difference of opinions, and you come together and have a conversation. So that's why I'm reaching out to people, on the Xbox side, PlayStation, Nintendo, whoever, because I want to have a conversation. I'm interested in their thoughts. I'm interested, and I think it would make for good content for the channel, right? And ultimately, I think it'll be a really good conversation. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm going for the dealers and the Colts and things like that, because I think it would be a good conversation. But let me shout out everybody in the chat real quick. Yo, Rollo got in the building. Yo, Lay, what's good with you, man? Slink, what's good? Angel Lopez, gotta go fast. Amanda, Corey, Igor, Sam Ash, what's good with you, man? Who else is here? Dwayne, what is good? ISA, Blandrew in the building. Appreciate you. Vedger, Steady Flow, Ice Queen Gaming in the building. Who else is here? J767, what's good with you, man? Buck Rogers, Wavy in the building. Appreciate you, man. Who else is here? Neo Game Spark. I got a celebrity in the building, man. That man be talking to Phil Spencer personally. I gotta get him back. Definitely gotta get him back on the show. That's gonna be real fun. Who else is here? Brigadier Williams, Wilder Beast, what's good with you? Get this work. Mr. Go Try Hard Guy with Cheer, appreciate you. ISA and Buck Rogers, they all were the early birds, so appreciate y'all. And yo, shout out to Just the Guy, man, $2 super chat. Yo, the reason why I don't have the super chat notification on the screen, because it's messed up and I have to fix it. So I'm gonna fix it this week, so that whenever people subscribe or do super chats, whatever, it shows up on the screen, right? Because I definitely want that stuff to come back. And plus, I want to do like a different, not to divulge too much. I'm definitely looking to upgrade the channel. I've upgraded my audio. You guys, for those that don't know, I did buy the Shure microphone and things like that, and the audio interface, and so my audio was definitely a lot better. And I had a Yeti before, so it's not like my audio was terrible, but I definitely wanted to get even, I wanted it to be at near professional quality. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely invested a lot into, the audio setup that I have now. But, even like aesthetics on the channel, and aesthetically, I know my thumbnails, I do that myself. None of that is, that's me just doing thumbnails or whatever. I've gotten a lot better because my thumbnails used to be real trash back in the day. So my thumbnail creations have gotten better. So that is getting better. But even like, my overlay, right? I've had this overlay for quite a while. I love this overlay. But I seen a couple people in the community using this overlay, and I don't want this I don't want this overlay. Like I like to be very unique. So I'm gonna have a real nice professional overlay created, super clean, super professional, things like that, and a lot of other things coming to the channel. So stay tuned for that stuff. That stuff is gonna be really good. Me Wall, what's going on? Captain Thug Nasty in the building. Round of applause for everybody in the chat, man. Big round of applause for everybody in the chat. Round of applause for the people in the chat. I appreciate y'all, man. I really do appreciate all of you, man. My supporters. Y'all are amazing people, right? So I know some of y'all are want. Yo, Just the Guy said, "Are you gonna open up the chat?" We'll see. We'll see, Just the Guy. We'll see. We'll see how the conversation. If I'm feeling real, if it gets spicy, you get what I'm saying? Then maybe, we'll see, Just the Guy. Ice Queen said, Persona, I have some news. Tell the chat, Ice Queen. Let us know what the news is. I'll definitely relay that news. Yo, Damien in the building. What's good with you, bro? With that being said, I bet some of y'all are wondering, Persona, what's up with this title, man? Like, yo, what's good with this title, Persona? Huh? I don't get it. PlayStation confirms what you've already said. Persona, how dare you? Persona, how dare you get so arrogant, huh? How dare you get so arrogant to think that, you can just tell the future, Persona, like you know everything, all right? Listen, Persona, I get you a PlayStation fan, right? But you don't know everything that PlayStation does, right? Ice Cream said, my boyfriend asked me to marry him, and I said yes. Woo! Hey, round of applause for Ice Queen Gaming. Hey, yo, shout out to Ice Queen. Yo, Ice Queen, I'm really happy for you. Congratulations to you and your boyfriend, man, that both, fiance and your engagement, and whenever you guys get married, really happy for you. Definitely let us know in the chat, because we want to know when the date is. Definitely let us know that stuff. Another round of applause for Ice Queen, yo. Big shout out to Ice Queen, man. She found her significant other. She found her player too. He definitely popped the question. I'm really happy for you, Ice Queen. Dawn, really happy for you, and I wish you and your boyfriend many years. You feel me? So shout out to Ice Queen. That's a very good occasion. So I know some of y'all are probably wondering, like, Persona, what are you talking about? Right? You so arrogant, Persona. I still watch you though, because the content is good, but you so arrogant sometimes, Persona. Well, listen, PlayStation Nation, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, listen, and I want to have a serious conversation. You see, the Sasuke picture is the thumbnail. What I tell y'all, when it's the Sasuke picture, it's a serious conversation. We need to talk. You understand? So listen. PlayStation Nation, I'm talking to PlayStation Nation specifically here, right? Now, I know some people that are, Xbox guys or whatever, that's cool. I'm gonna talk to all of you in a second. But what I'm about to say is strictly towards PlayStation Nation. I'm talking to you, PlayStation Nation. It's time that we, as a PlayStation community, stop letting people who don't play on your platform tell you what your platform's going to do. Now, you might be wondering, what do you mean by that, Persona? Too many times I see PlayStation people or fans get sucked into these Xbox. Let's not even put it on Xbox. Let's just put it on in a general sense, right? Because it's not just Xbox people that do it. It's more of a general sense, right? So let's focus on the general sense. Too many times I see PlayStation fans get sucked into these I keep saying Xbox, these talking points, right? I keep saying, you know what, screw it. We gonna have that type of show today, right? And we about to have that type of show today. Xbox. You keep getting sucked into these Xbox narratives, right? Of, oh, well, you know, PlayStation isn't a good, is doing wrong by you because XYZ, right? So what am I talking about? What am I talking about, guys? I'm talking about how the news last week, which was a rumor, and I said last week on my show last week, this was a rumor, and we're gonna speak on it as such, but it is still a rumor. And listen, I got the tapes. You feel me? I could definitely pull up the tapes. Yo, Tony, what's up, man? But you seen a lot of people push when the rumor came out that the PS3 and the Vita store were going to be closing down and going away. You seen the narrative and the rhetoric start getting pushed around that people that bought digital titles are going to lose out. You seen the fake outrage of, oh my God, wait, no more PlayStation 3 and Vita store? They're taking away our civil rights. They're taking away our liberties. They're taking away our freedoms to be a gamer. You seen all that getting pushed. Fake outrage, by the way. I mean, listen, let's be honest. Right? And I'm only going to speak for myself, but if you do agree with what I'm about to say, definitely let me know in the chat. Who here is really playing PS3? That's the first thing. I haven't played a PS3. I'll be honest with you. I haven't turned on and actually played a PlayStation 3 since PlayStation 4 came out, right? So the day that PlayStation 4 released and I got my PS4 on launch day, my PS3 never got cut on again. That's just me though. For some people it might be different, right? But for me personally, the PS3 hasn't been cut on for quite a while. Yo, Honey Hot Sauce. I haven't seen you in a minute, Honey Hot Sauce. I just wanted to say hi, appreciate the content. Yo, Honey Hot Sauce, what is good? I really appreciate the super chat. Big shout out to Honey Hot Sauce. I haven't seen her in a minute. It's been a while since I've seen her type in the chat, and I'm sure she's just lurks. But I appreciate you, with the super chat, Honey Hot Sauce. Appreciate you. So I haven't turned on a PS3 since my PS4 release. I'm being 100% honest, right? What? So let's fast forward to even another. Not because we're in a totally different generation, right? We're in the PS5 generation. Ain't nobody playing the PS3. Yo, J0, what's good? Ain't nobody cut on no PlayStation 3. And like I said before, a lot of y'all weren't even downloading digital games, buying games digital on the PlayStation 3. And listen, I'm not saying everyone, and like I say all the time, if it don't apply, let it fly. Y'all know me, right? But as far as the majority, right? Because you got those, and I hate when people use this as well, I was downloading digital games, Persona. Well, I was downloading digital games. What about me? Right? And for me, this is pretty much how I'm looking at you when you say that. I see my soundboard. I gotta like fix my sounds. Hold on. Alright, it's good. Now I'm gonna set it up. Whenever you say that, right? Like, oh, well, what about me, Persona? I downloaded digital on PlayStation 3. Don't I matter? Those are anomalies, right? And people like to throw these anomalies out like that, like it's the majority, like it's everyone, right? When back during 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, even 2012, even leading into the PlayStation 4 generation, the majority of people were not downloading digital games. So when I see you people, well, what about me, Persona? I'm just looking at you like, I'm laughing at you because you're an anomaly. And too many times in this community, people use their specific or use, oh, well, my brother's cousin's uncle's father's sister was using digital back. Like, they like to throw these anomalies in these scenarios at you that aren't practical. They like to throw these scenarios at you that just don't exist in a more general sense. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying no one that owned the PlayStation 3 back then were not downloading digital games. What I'm saying is the amount of people with the outrage that we see within the community, a lot of that's bullshit. Forgive my language, but it's bullshit, right? And for me, I just think,
stop it. Get some help.
You need some help. You really need some, Enzo Machiavelli, what's good? You really need some help, right? I'm to the point with a lot of this stuff where I'm really looking at the reaction to some of this stuff, and in my mind, I really am like, some of you guys really need some help, right? Because I've never seen people overreact this broadly to something that was so small back then. Even now, you got people that won't support a game if it's digital. And I'm not talking about Game Pass digital and all that bullshit. No, I'm talking just a digital game that you would buy with your money from the store. People won't even support that now. And granted, especially with the pandemic and things like that now, that has grown, right? We know that has grown, but still, there's still a large percentage of people that won't even support digital now. So you mean to tell me in 2021 you still won't support digital, but in 2011, 2010, 2008 you were buying digital? Cut the bullshit.
Bruh.
Cut the bullshit. We have to stop this. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to stop this, right? Because the other side of it is this. PlayStation Nation, especially if you've been following PlayStation news for a number of years, you've been playing PlayStation and all this, like this is your primary console. I'm willing to say you are able to make a more educated guess for being someone that has played and been with the company and the platform for such a number of time, for X amount of years, decades, whatever, right? That I think you can come with an educated guess of how, when you see PlayStation doing specific things, you can kind of guess, I feel like, if they were going to do something this rash, then they would definitely also do this, right? So when I was talking about this last week when it was a rumor, because PlayStation confirmed this today, which we're going to talk about and go through, right? But when we were talking about it last week, right, I said this. For the people that did buy digital, right? Because I'll be honest with you, back during PS3 times, I wasn't buying digital. Only thing that was digital for me on the PlayStation 3 was those Call of Duty map packs. You feel me? And I think a lot of you here can agree with that. Am I right or wrong? Can I get an amen? Feel me? Type a 1 in the chat if you was buying those Call of Duty map packs back in the day, or you downloaded them from a friend's profile. Because I definitely did. I was definitely, I had the hookup, right? My boy, he used to buy everything. I ain't gonna lie to you, like all the map packs for every card and all that. We would take turns, but most of the map packs he bought. Right, so I jump on the profile real quick, download them real quick, bang, bang, boom. You feel me? But last week when we were talking about this and it was a rumor, I specifically said, for those people that, Stealth Guy, Court, what's good, man? For those people that think that PlayStation is going to close down an entire global store and lock you away from your digital purchases, you're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. I just have to be blunt here. You're a fucking idiot. For you to think that a company would lock you away from your previous purchases like that, from a global store of that scale, and what irritates me more is that I see some of the PlayStation Nation falling into this rhetoric that's being pushed from people who do not play, support, or care about the PlayStation platform or brand. It's the same thing how we were having the conversation of exclusives going to PC, right? When we was having excuse me, when we were having the conversation of exclusives going to PC, right? Myself, Bari, Sick, a number of other people were very vocal about the disdain that we had towards that. Mind you, you've got people that don't really care about PlayStation, the brand, and things like that, saying, "Oh, it's fine. Oh yeah, bring them all over. I don't know why you're making a big deal." Right? This scenario here also applies, right? Because PlayStation Nation, I'm talking to you more specifically, because one thing I'm gonna say about Xbox, man. As some of y'all not gonna like this. Some of y'all not gonna. Oh, let me read the super chats. Yo, shout out. Oh yeah, I read Honey Hot Sauces. Yo, Veggie, thank you so much for the super chat, bro. He said, I want to know how many gamers actually read the user license agreement of 50,000 words on buying digital content. I bet nobody never been reading that. Hey, bro, I damn sure wasn't reading that, Veggie. I'm a keep it real with you. I wasn't reading that shit, and I'm sure there was a ton of people that just hit accept like they always do. I damn sure ain't reading that. I tell you that right now. But look, one thing in PlayStation Nation, brace yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. Are you sitting down? Make sure you're sitting down, because this one's going to sting a little bit. This is going to sting a little bit, right? One thing I'll say about Xbox, the Xbox community and Xbox gamers and the fanboys and the zealots and things like that, one thing I'll say about them is that they do not let people that don't really play on that platform sway their opinion, right? It's really what they say on the highway when it comes to Xbox, right? Like, you can say, and they could be 100% wrong, but they're not gonna waver or falter or allow their opinions to be swayed by some PlayStation fanboy or fan or whatever, right? No, they're gonna stick to what they believe, stick to what they know, what they think they know. Yo, Cyber Dragon, what's good? Even if it's false, even if it's lies, even if it's complete bullshit, even if it's been proven incorrect, an Xbox will definitely still stand by their convictions. And I like, that's one thing I give to the Xbox dudes. They will stand on a hill and they will die on it. They will plant their flag on that hill and say, I am not moving. You are going to have to nuke this hill into hell before I get off this hill. That's one thing about the Xbox dudes, man. They do not allow, somebody come out on the outside and be like, oh yeah, it's this, and bro, these dudes are arguing with developers and tech experts about things that are fact and proven. People that build the games, Xbox, and I'm not, listen, PlayStation, I'm not telling y'all to be like that. I'm only using this as an example. What I'm saying is, these dudes are arguing with developers and calling developers liars about the very games that they're creating. Man, that is dedication. Man, that is dying on a hill. My God, that is standing by your convictions. The only thing with some, not all. It's not all. Only thing about some in the play with the PlayStation Nation, you allow the conversation to be swayed in a manner to where you aren't in control, or you've been, again, something we talked about a couple weeks ago with gaslighting, right? Where someone provides so much so much information of something, you begin to question your own beliefs or your own thoughts on a specific topic, right? So I'm glad that PlayStation came out and was not honest, but I'm glad that PlayStation officially came out and gave us a rundown of what we can expect, right? And here on the channel, you guys know I'm all about the facts. I'm all about information, right? So let's go through it. Let's do it. Let's go through it, right? Oh yes, I couldn't wait to do this show, right? So what was the main thing that people were worried about, right? Is it this one? Uh, oh yeah, it's this one. Oh yeah, it's this first one. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we gonna have some fun today. Ooh wee. Which one is about to get played right now? Uh, oh yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Oh yes. Oh yes. We about to talk about it, right? All right. So first one. So PlayStation released pretty much important notice regarding PlayStation products and services. Yo, Aziza, what's up, man? Veggie says Game Pass equals user agreement by law. XL equals user agreement by law. Xbox Series S content equals user agreement by law. Like you can't make this Yo, shout out to Veggie. So the first one is PS3, PS Vita, and PSP PlayStation Store closure, right? So, they're letting us know, we're closing the PlayStation Store on PlayStation 3 consoles on July 2nd, 2021. The PlayStation Vita devices will be closed on the 27th of August, 2021. And additionally, the remaining purchase functionality of PSP will be retired on the 2nd of July, 2021. What features can I use? So I'm glad they made this in bold, man. What features can I use after the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP devices? And essentially, the features that will still be available to you, right? You will still be able to re-download and play previously purchased titles. Oh, yeah, we're going to stop right there. Let's zoom in. I need to zoom in. For you crybabies, right? Oh, yeah. CJ, talk to him, man. Man, my soundboard is... I have to move the sounds to my internal hard drive and not an external. Sucks.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, yes. Let's highlight that first one, right? Because PlayStation pretty much... They knew that I was going to be doing a podcast on this. So they said, you know what, Persona? We got you. We're going to make the first... section, the section that you need to talk about. Yo, Sanu.com, what's up? We're gonna make the first section you gotta talk about. Right? Because this is important. Because it goes back to what I said before. Why would PlayStation close a global store like this and not give people the ability to re-download their digital purchases? Why? Why, ladies and gentlemen? I need answers. Because this is starting to get out of hand. The misinformation, the fake outrage, the lies, the agenda is getting out of hand. Shout out to my boy Barry. He said it best. We are bringing the integrity back into gaming. Oh, yes. We are bringing the integrity back into gaming, one gamer at a time, one podcast at a time, because this is disgusting to think such a thing, right? But for ladies and gentlemen, for those that are wondering, those that are fake outraged, right? Fake concerned, right? You will still be able to re-download and play previously purchased game titles. So if you got your PS3, if you somehow bought every game digitally, right? You will still be able to download and play all those games on your PlayStation 3 without a problem, despite the store closing down when it will, right? So there's nothing to worry about there. Second, you will still be able to access previously purchased video content and media. You will still be able to redeem game and PlayStation Plus vouchers. You will still be able to re-download and play claimed game titles through PlayStation 3, through PlayStation Plus, as long as, hold on, that's a long ass sentence. Game titles through PlayStation Plus, as long as you remain a member of the service, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, the information is there, right? The information is there. If you're worried about your digital library suddenly not being accessible on your PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, or PSP console, you do not have to worry. If you see people on social media pushing a different narrative, outside of what PlayStation, again, this is official PlayStation information. If you're seeing any type of misinformation being pushed, it is bullshit. Okay? You do not have to worry about your digital libraries on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation Vita, and PlayStation Portable PSP being suddenly miraculously inaccessible whenever you try to access this stuff. So, these are the type of articles you're going to start seeing now. This is the type of stuff you'll start seeing now. Oh, well, why is PlayStation closing the store anyway? They shouldn't have to do that, right? This is anti-consumer. What if, in 2045, what if 30 years later I want to get on the PlayStation 3 and download games? And, you start seeing articles of people making these bullshit excuses of why PlayStation doesn't care about consumers and why PlayStation's messing up and PlayStation needs to do better and all this stupid stuff and preservate, all this stuff about preservation and all this stuff that does not matter, right? It does not matter. You get these alarmist articles and agenda-based articles and information and things like that it's crazy. You don't gotta defend Sony at every point, Where's their defense? I'm providing information, Max. Max, when I am gonna open up the chat. Max B, when I open up the chat, I hope you're one of the first people that come in here. For those that are detractors or disagree, I want y'all to start coming into the chat. I want y'all to start, when I open the Discord, I want y'all to start joining the Discord, right? Never mind sit behind a keyboard. Get on the mic, right? Get in the chat. Let's have a conversation, because it's not a defense. It's me providing information, because no one's gonna read it. No one's gonna read it. Anyway, let's continue. Featurettes will also features you will lose access to. You will no longer be able to purchase PS3, PS Vita, PSP digital content, including games and video content. You will no longer be able to make in-game purchases through games on the PS3, PS Vita, and PSP. And you will no longer be able to redeem PSN wallet fund vouchers like gift cards on PS3, PS Vita, or PSP devices once PlayStation Store and purchase functionality for these devices close. Your PSN wallet will remain in your PSN account, but you will only be able to use your wallet funds to purchase PS4 and PS5 products on the PlayStation Store on the web, PlayStation app, or the PS4 and PS5 consoles. Okay, so if you have money on the PlayStation 3, like in your PS3 wallet, you won't be able to redeem you won't be able to buy, obviously, because the stores are closed. So you won't be able to buy anything on the PS3, but if you sign in with that account that has the money in the wallet on a PS4, on a PS5, or into the web, you'll be able to make your purchases. So you're not losing your money. If you have money in those wallets and you got a PS3 and you haven't somehow, moved to PS4 or PS5 yet, you won't lose that money. Right? So then it says, how do I access my own the game? So games that you own. It says you can download your own content onto your PS3, PS Vita, or PSP device by accessing the download list on the respective device. So again, you won't be able to, if you go on those devices, if you've bought games digitally and you sign into that account where the games were bought on, you will, like I said, your digital library, things like that will be there, right? So download the games, play the games. They're all there. It says I'm only active on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP, and I don't currently own a PS4 or a PlayStation 5. What will happen to any funds left in the wallet after the closure of the PlayStation Store? And it's pretty much what I just said, but I'll read the response. Your PSN wallet funds will remain in your PSN account, but you will only be able to use your wallet funds to purchase PS4 and PS5 products on the PlayStation Store web, PlayStation Store on the web, or the PlayStation app, or the PS4, PS5 consoles. If you're only active on PS3, PS Vita, or PSP, don't use a PS4 or PS5 console, and don't use one, and don't plan on using one, you may request a refund of any funds left in your wallet. We recommend that if you plan to top up your wallet prior to the store closures, you only top up by the maximum amount required to buy the desired content. So, essentially, if someone was just miraculously, just not buy a PlayStation 4 or PS5 or whatever, you can request a refund. Although I can't, I don't, this is just me being cocky. I can't imagine. I mean, with all the games that PlayStation has and are coming out with in the near future, I just can't imagine someone not owning a PS5. That's just me, though. That's just me, right? Everyone's different. I'm just saying, like, for me personally, why not? Like, if you enjoy playing good games and you enjoy a variety of games and things like that, why don't you own a PlayStation, right? And it's funny too, because you see people that say, oh, well, PlayStation's not offering what I want, right? So then you ask them, well, what are you looking for? Like, what do you want in games? No one can ever answer that question. I always found that weird. Like, whenever I see people say, like, oh, well, PlayStation doesn't offer what I want, right? I always want, like, ask, what are you looking for? And it's like, oh, well, just something different. Different like what? Like what? Like, I need you to tell me, like what? They can never answer that. And I think I think they use that as a coping mechanism, that they keep telling themselves subconsciously, don't buy a PlayStation or don't own a PlayStation, even though they really want one, but they keep making up excuses of why they don't want one when they really want one. You get what I'm saying? Oh, well, it doesn't have what I want. Well, what do you want? I don't know. Oh, I can't answer that. I'll know when it's there. What? Like, what? Listen, that's a whole nother conversation. So then the next one is, will I still be able to purchase cross-buy content following the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP? It says, yes, you will still be able to purchase cross-buy content through PlayStation Store on the web, the PlayStation app, or on PlayStation 4, PS5 consoles, access to both PS4 version and, all that stuff. So, yes, essentially. The next one, will the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP devices have any impact on my PlayStation Plus membership or PS Now subscription? No, this will have no impact on users' existing PlayStation Plus membership or PlayStation Now subscription. So, again, if you're using those services on PS3, if you decide to move to a PS4, PS5, you're good. Like, everything's going to move over. You're fine, right? When it comes to the PS Plus and PS Now, right? Then the last, let's see which one. Will the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality on the PS3, PS Vita, and PSP devices have any impact on titles that I've claimed through the PS Plus membership? No. Obviously, we talked about that. Will I still be able to redeem code vouchers on PS3, PS Vita, and PSP devices following the closure of the PlayStation Store and purchase functionality? And pretty much it lays out what I was saying earlier. You will still be able to redeem game and PS Plus vouchers on those devices once PlayStation Store and purchase functionality for these devices close. You will no longer be able to redeem PSN Wallet Fund vouchers. It's crazy? It's crazy they have to reiterate some of this stuff, right? And I've noticed that PlayStation has done this quite a bit lately, where they're like, because they've talked about all of this at the top of the article, right? But they keep reiterating this stuff, and forgive me if I'm wrong. Forgive me if some of you get offended here, but they reiterate this stuff because I think they think people complain so much about PlayStation not being clear with their messaging. Remember how that whole 4K 60 stuff and $70 games aren't worth it because it isn't. I think they keep reiterating this stuff because they think people are stupid. Because how some people react. People are stupid, right? It's sad that, because even, what article was that? I think it was an Insomniac article I was reading on the PlayStation blog a while back. And it was about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. And in a section of the article, they had to explicitly explain that it's a full length. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a full length adventure, right? And that part, it's funny, right? So a lot of people, they might read that and say, "Oh, well, that's not a big deal, right?" Right? But for me, the reason why that jumped out at me so much is because I'm thinking to myself, do you think I'm stupid? Like, when I was reading it, and I know Insomniac doesn't think I'm stupid, right? But it's almost as if they wrote some of these articles like that because people act so stupid on social media and complain about things that don't matter or question things that aren't included. Like, oh, well, they never called it a full-length adventure, so is this also a DLC? So they have to put these stupid things in there to satisfy stupid people. People that don't have good reading comprehension, people like do fake outrage, whatever. But it's just crazy how they have to keep, like, in this section alone, PlayStation has reiterated themselves like 3 times. In this one section. This is one section. And let me zoom out. This is one section. And they've had to reiterate themselves like 3-4 times. Why? Right? It's so sad that they have to... real talk. The article could have stopped right here. This section could have stopped right here. Because you put the features that will still be available. The features that won't be available. That the end. Right? You would think, right? But in our society nowadays, in the land of social media, people want every single... Oh, is it a full-fledged adventure? Is it this? Why is it $70 for this? What do I get? Like, it's all this semantics in the dog and pony. Oh, Jesus. It's sad. It's really sad. I'm be honest. What else? You guys know PlayStation Communities is gone as well. Let's see. What's all this other stuff? Sub-account creation. Sub-account creation and account upgrade features are no longer available on the PS3, PS Vita, and PSP. You can continue to create and upgrade child accounts on PlayStation 4 and the web. Play Together. The Play Together feature will no longer be available. You will be able to start a Play Together session from the party screen, and you can continue creating parties and taking your friends through parties. I'm trying to see what else is like really important. I think that was really it. Media Go update, PSV termination app. Okay, so these are the apps. So the PlayStation Vita, these are the apps. These are the apps that are going to be terminated on the PlayStation Vita. The Twitter app, the Near and Live from PlayStation applications, the YouTube application, Facebook, and Skype applications. Right. So if you use any of those on the Vita, those are gone. Termination of video services. We already knew about that. Games on PlayStation Mobile. Okay, yeah. So this first section was really the bulk of and the important stuff in terms of information and providing a better understanding of what we can expect, right? But again, it's it goes back to what I said. For those that thought otherwise, why? That's what I'm curious about. Why? For those that thought that with these global stores going away, that meant all your purchases going away, why? Why? Like, I'm legit curious why someone would think that. Right? What did Honey Hot Sauce say? Thank goodness for PS5, actual new gen console with games to look forward to. Xbox actually pisses me off pushing Game Pass agenda. Ooh wee, Honey Hot Sauce, that is a conversation. Amanda said Xbox keeps lying on Twitter that PlayStation games are DLC, even though the list of promised games for Xbox have no launch dates. Gameplay, it might be vaporware. I mean, yes, I think that is part of what it is, right? Like, you keep calling games one and done, or, lacking content and lacking replayability and things of that nature. And this is what you get, right? You get articles filled with redundancy. Why? Right? You get articles filled with redundancy. But I wasn't gonna open the chat, but you know what? I am gonna open the chat for a little bit. Yo, T-Mang Fu in the shout out to my boy T-Mang. Yo, shout out to T-Mang, man, cause T-Mang been putting up that Monster Hunter Rise gameplay, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't turned my Switch on since Jesus was walking the planet. You feel me? But I'm thinking about cutting that thing back on for that Monster Hunter Rise, man. That Monster Hunter Rise is looking real nice. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Shout out to T-Mang, bro. Shout out to T-Mang. So listen, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna open up the chat. Yo, listen, I want some of the naysayers. Yo, I hope Max B, are you still here? Max B, I want you to come through, man. I want you to come through. Join the conversation. I want some of my naysayers, the people that disagree with me all the time in the chat. I want y'all to start coming through to the chat. And listen, y'all know me by now, right? I respect everybody's opinion. I'm mature enough to where we can have a mature conversation, especially if we disagree, right? But just know, I'm gonna grill you. I'm definitely gonna grill you. But Max B, I want you to come through, man. I really, really want you to come through. I wanna have that conversation. Is he still in the chat? I want to see if he's. Let me at him and see if I can at Max. He's still here. Yep, I'm still able to at him. Join the Discord. Join the Discord, Max B. Stop playing, man. Are you the real Max B too? Listen, I listen to Max B, man. That's Surf Time. That's my joint. A Persona Nitty fanboys are fighting the sales argument for Monster Hunter because it sold 4 million on Switch because 4 million on multiple consoles. Hey, yo, listen. Hey, I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That Monster Hunter was it looks now aesthetically, like graphic wise, it looked like hot ass, right? Let's all be honest here. But the gameplay and it looks like it's fun. Like from what I've been seeing, cause like I said, I've been seeing Frozen has been posting a ton of gameplay. T-Mang has been posting a ton of gameplay. It looked like they having a lot of fun. I'm like, damn, this looks really fun to play. You get what I'm saying? Hey, Corey, you can come through too. Come through, Corey. I know you agree with me this time, but come on through. I want to hear your thoughts, man. Yo, Court, what's good, man?
What up, my brother?
How you feeling today?
Oh, feeling a little bit magnanimous. Got off of work.
Feeling a bit of what? Hey, man, listen. You throwing too many big words at me, so I'm gonna take them as disrespect. I'm feeling a bit what? Yo, it's niggas in the chat.
Look, magnanimous.
Hold on, we're gonna look that up. No, we're gonna look that up on stream because I thought you was talking about my mama for a second, man. Magnanimous or numus?
No, magnanimous.
Oh, I see it right here. Magnanimous. Definition. Hey man, listen, I'm all about learning. You understand? Y'all could judge me all you want. I thought you was talking about my mama for a second, but I was about to get on. I was about to turn into a nigga. I'm kidding. Let's hear this word. Say it for me.
Magnanimous.
Magnanimous. Yo, she sound cute too. Yo, the Google voice chick, she be sounding cute, right? Yo, she sound cute. Yo, y'all think she sound cute in the chat? Hold
Magnanimous.
on. Oh, she sound cute. Ooh, she's kind of cute. So magnanimous means generous or forgiving, especially towards a rival or less powerful person. Hold up, you trying to call me less powerful? I ain't caught. I ain't caught. This disrespect, man. You disrespecting me on an intellectual level, sir. Less powerful person. Oh, I feel disrespected. No, I'm kidding. That's a very interesting word, sir. But you feeling magnanimous? That's what's up, man.
Yeah. Basically, this is when I was in like going from high school to college. I did a little theater class, and the theater director was like, every time he came in, it was like, every day you come in here, you should just feel magnanimous. You should just feel powerful, like just for yourself. I was like,
I'm gonna spit some game to a chick. I'm gonna spit some game to a chick, like, yo, baby, you make me feel magnanimous. She gonna be like, what? Ooh, you so smart. Oh man, yo, I'm glad to have you here, bro. Give us the stealth guy gaming. Give us the court talk for a second, man, about this whole situation, sir.
I mean, everybody gonna keep it real with themselves, as we all been keeping it real for a long time. We seen this coming. I mean, and I seen it coming more so for the PSP and PS3 for a long. Like that was way overdue. Way overdue. That thing's been legacy for a while now. The Vita, you know, it really didn't surprise me considering as much as folks talked about the Vita and down the Vita and wasn't for the Vita. I was like, yeah, they'll just round it all up in one big go and call it a day. They'll give the Vita a little bit extra time just because, you know, it's the youngest one out of that whole trio that's about to go. But all of them got to go. Ain't nobody really using it to keep up the servers, to keep up that maintenance like they do. Because you can have all the games to where people can just download them, but not actively have a store. Because there's been games that's been delisted on PSN before that I own, but I can still go back and download them just because I own them. Like they take them off the store, but they never really take them off the server unless they pull like a Cyberpunk, and that's just a total get the hell off the server.
Get off the whole server, like you out of here, man.
Yeah, like you ain't just delisted, you off the whole damn server.
Yeah. Go on, let me ask you a question, because you kind of, even though you're a PlayStation fan, you know, you got a PC, you got a better PC than like 85% of people in this community talking shit. That's the funny thing. But you a PlayStation guy. That's the funny thing. Like your PC would smoke a lot of these dudes' PC out there. I believe that.
Yeah,
Why is it that when it comes to digital content, right? Why is it that on PC it's met with open arms, but on consoles it's not?
Honestly, the reason why it's met with open arms as much as it is because little known secret in the PC community, we have literally dropped all like disk drive related things on the PC side. We like when it comes to, I gotta install a program, just get it on thumb drive. Like they literally ship you, if you get a GPU and you need certain drivers, they don't ship you a disk anymore. They ship you a thumb drive. Even Windows, you can literally just get the disk image, put it on thumb drive, install Windows on the PC. Now you can still, like, if you want to have that, I want to get the actual disk and spend $200, $300 for Windows, you can, but people on PC ain't doing that either. We hitting up CD keys and getting $10 Windows 10. Goddamn, we ain't. But no,
I'm about to get. Let me help you with that answer. I'm about to give you this PlayStation fanboy answer. All right, so the PlayStation fanboy answer is this: PC guys be pirating these games anyway, so they ain't buying them on PC either. Look, Court trying to beat around the bush, right? Court beating around the bush, and rightfully so. You know, he don't want to step on his PC brethren. But listen, the PlayStation fanboy answer is this: they pirate the games. They ain't buying the games anyway. So that's why for PC, digital is, oh, I don't care, because you could just go to some back-end site and get the game.
Yeah, that is true. It's just like any game you can imagine. Them motherfuckers go get it. Like, oh, it's got such and such and such. Like, literally, if it has the Nouveau as a DRM on the game, PC motherfuckers go into Pirate Bay or wherever they go, and they been a pirate this shit. They not about to spend money on that, and they know it's got the Nouveau on it. They said nope. That's why when you see these games that just come out of nowhere and be like Steam top sellers, bruh, anything can be a Steam top seller on any given day.
Yeah.
People be looking at that and be like, oh my god, it's selling so well. It's like, nigga, it's Steam. Like, you can sell 500 copies on one day and be a Steam top seller just because shit ain't selling like that sometimes.
That's a fact. Let me get this super chat real quick. Yo, appreciate the Hatsuma, man. Appreciate you for the super chat. He says, thinking about what annoys me more about the $70 argument is that Sony is doing this for PlayStation 5 exclusives. Act and 2K, Act is what? Oh, Activision. Activision and 2K are charging $70 for cross-gen. Huh. What? So so Hatsuma, are you against the $70 price for Sony exclusives and for the $70 increase for the cross-gen titles, or what? Let me know in the chat. But go ahead, Court. Sorry.
No, but it's always, when it comes to Steam, I just look at it and be like, hey, it's game selling. Don't affect me. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, I think, like I said, I mean, Court, remember back in the day, I was against digital as well, right? I didn't jump on the digital train till 2017. You and Bari, you guys were digital, like, since the beginning, since I met y'all. Y'all were digital. Yeah. And I always was against it. I'm like, nah, I don't really think so. Because, I thought, the same thing that a lot of people think now is actually how I felt too at one point, where I was like, oh, I don't really own it. I want to be able to. But then I thought about it, because I had like this big stack of games towards the middle of the PS4 generation. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got all these games and I'm not selling them. Like, I don't sell games. I haven't really sold games since, the beginning of the PS3 generation, like, first 2 or 3 years, you on hard times. I was working at Best Buy and Target. I was working 2 jobs. I was trying to, get my, so you had to sell a couple games to be able to buy a new one. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I know the hustle. PS4 generation, I wasn't selling no games. Nothing. I got as many controllers as Xbox has a school. No, I'm kidding. But I got a ton of PS4 controllers. Like, I don't sell none of that stuff. So I'm sitting there, I was like, you know what? 2017, let me try digital and really see how good it is. Because, you and Barry were always talking it up, and it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And listen, since 2017, I've been digital all the way. It really is, for me, better, because I was pre-ordering multiple games anyway on Amazon and all these other places. So I was like, being able to pre-order everything and it automatically gets taken out of my account. I ain't got to worry about it. Bing, bang, boom. That's it.
Yeah. Look.
Oh God, I didn't look, because the whole intention, I was just trying to get. First of all, what's up with y'all good brothers, right?
Hey, what's up? Yo, shout out to my boy OBJ in the building, bro. What's good, man?
Yeah, but you brought it to my attention that I know for a fact I was on that shit hard, like back in PS3 days. I was not touching digital, right? Mm-hmm. You brought that to my attention. And, furthermore, in the PS4 generation, shit, I just became accustomed to not having to go to motherfucking GameStop and say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So I did start buying more digital games. Now, with the PS5, I was trying to get my hands on that joint either way I could. So the digital actually became available to me, and the other one was sold out, and I went for it, right?
Yeah.
I can't even lie to you, dog. Like, my plans have always been to get another disc version, and I might still get one, but I'm pretty much fine. I can't lie. I'm fine with the digital I have. Like I'm fine because it's like nigga, it's convenient. It's convenient as fuck. I can't front.
Yeah.
I just download the shit and play. That's it.
That's what I'm saying. And the PS5 digital, for me, it is the better console because of its design. It's sleek. It's just symmetrical, and I love the PS5 digital.
Yeah, it definitely looks better.
So much better. But it's funny too because Court actually, my first introduction to digital was actually through Court. Remember Court when we had Voodoo Library? And we were buying digital, because I was always buying DVDs too, and then we did the Voodoo Library thing, and I was like, shit, so I just buy digital movies, and I was like, damn, this is kind of like this whole library of shit just there. I'm like, all right, cool, like it's whatever. You get what I'm saying?
But my thing with digital was when I really went heavy in it, because when the PS4 launched, I had bought every launch game that they had out. Like the digital ones and the physical ones. It was like 2 controllers, everything. I was good to go. But then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, I got my then fiance, but then became my wife. And she wasn't too hip on me going to midnight releases. So I was like, shit, I got to figure out a way where I can still get my games like hard bodied the way I want to, not
That's another thing, Corey. It's some crazy motherfuckers out here, bro. Yeah. Like remember the Black Ops 2 collector's edition in the fridge?
Oh god.
I went to the midnight launch to get that.
Yeah, I got that jump.
It was me and my boy, but I was a little, I was getting some looks when I walked out that store.
Yeah, and that's the thing with me now. It's like the way stuff going. Like if they said, "Oh, we're doing a midnight release for the PS5," I'd be like, "I'll be there in the fuck. I'm not coming up there. Nope. They gotta catch
weirdos now. Like nowadays.
But that might be what contributed to the shit too, because like they don't make them shits like they used to. Like the collector's editions, you don't really get good shit. And I'm definitely running out of fucking space in this bitch. So it's
but
I just started copying my shit digitally, man.
They gave you a whole mini fridge. Like I still have it too. Like if I plug that,
I still have it right here.
It's been sitting in my closet for God knows how long. But if I plug that thing up now, it's gonna work. Like it's a whole mini fridge, and you ain't putting a whole pizza in the damn thing, but you could put a couple cans of soda or water or whatever in there, and it's gonna get cold. You get what I'm saying, bro? Like, they don't do collector's editions like that no more. Like, collector's editions now are more so about the steelbook than anything else. Because Court remembers I was buying every collector's edition under the sun.
Well, and it's like, because, like you said, for all PS4 generation and starting off this one, I think the only game on my PS5 that I bought physical was Cold War, only because it was $10 cheaper at Walmart, and it was just like, I don't feel like downloading it, so let me just go get it. And I still had to download it anyway.
That's the thing. You just brought up another good point, man, and that's I hate to sound like I'm trying to sell digital around this motherfucker.
No,
right?
you're good.
But that was a problem too, right? Because back then, like your physical releases, you could actually sell them shit, trade them in, get another game, get a better deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it doesn't really work out that way. Or you could buy used games cheaper. Like it doesn't really work out that way now because these games drop in price like immediately.
Man,
like
I'm
talking about fast as fuck.
Because you guys remember back during the PS4 generation, a lot of people were trying to say that PlayStation, the digital games they be the max price for too long, whatever. PlayStation has had sales on their store now since last year. Like every week there's a sale of some sort. Like there's sales. Like they really are like pushing sales and all these different things. So like, a lot of these excuses that were being made at the beginning of PS4 gen, you really can't make now, right? Because preloading and everything is there, and that was there during PS4, but that was also an issue at the beginning of the generation, preloading and all those different things. Sales, games going on sale and things like that. Games are going on sale. Like I don't get it. Like and I ain't no salesperson for digital either, but like for me, I can never ever see myself going back physical in any form of entertainment. for that. Like I'll always buy digital, like here on out. It's too convenient, man.
I'm gonna say, I'll say.
You
Damn,
cutting,
you bought the player.
Yeah, I was gonna say you cutting out quarter.
Now, that doesn't mean I want physical to go away at all.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't want that shit to go away at all, dog. So I wanted there to always be the option.
Yeah.
That's why I got that the $500 PlayStation. Right? I like the digital. I mostly buy myself digital. I do both, but mostly myself is digital. But I'm like, I need to have that option. I need to have that option because God knows why in the future what the fuck can happen. And also, there's some digital hard copies deals that comes way before the digital drop. So I got a little.
Well, this is the thing though too. Like, so I'll give you guys an example. April 30th, right? I already put my days in. That's Returnal Day. My job know like, hey, look, I'm gone, right? At midnight, Thursday night, your boy is on the game. No going out. It's already gonna preload.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Once I got a taste of that, when I started doing digital back in 2017, I was like, hell nah, I ain't going back. Hell nah.
Also, game sharing that. Yeah, that was another thing that it was very cool.
Yeah, you can do that shit too. Like you can share the fucking game.
$60 a pop, bro. I'm like, hey, you buy this game, I'll buy this game, you buy this game, and we good.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's very.
The only thing that I would still buy physical, there's certain, like, and I would actually double dip. So for example, Ghost of Tsushima, that collector's edition, I bought that, and I double dipped. I bought the digital and that because I didn't want to wait. Last of Us Part 2.
Want to collect it.
Yeah, Last of Us Part 2. I bought the Ellie edition with the backpack. I double dipped because I wasn't waiting for that big ass thing to come in the mail. Like, nah, I want to play this at Mint. You get what I'm saying? So there's certain games that I'll still buy a collector's edition for. But the collector's edition has to be really good. Like P5 Royale, I bought that collector's edition. You know, things like that.
Yeah, I did that with Spider-Man and motherfucking God of War and shit. I bought the digital copies and the goddamn collector's editions.
Yeah.
I still needed that digital because I just didn't want to put no goddamn disc in.
Yeah,
Yo,
exactly.
nigga, this shit made me lazy as hell. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yo, it's crazy though, bro. Like, I've got like two big containers filled with game because I have no more space in my house. So I've got like two big containers filled with games, controllers, statues, just all this knick-knack shit that I can't put it nowhere in my house. Like it's too much.
Are you married?
Much. Oh no, not married, not yet.
You better be lucky.
Hey, you better be lucky, cause yo, wife gonna be like, yo, you get rid of all that shit.
Oh yeah, no marriage yet, man. I'm still
Hey, bruh,
looking
this
for my
shit make
player,
your
too.
ass want to divorce her ass, nigga. You don't know how much shit my wife done threw out, man. I'm talking about, nigga. I ain't never put my hands on a woman before, but god damn it.
God. Well, no,
She done
I
threw
mean,
some
if
shit
I,
away on my ass, boy.
whenever
I'm
I
like,
do,
god damn.
whenever I do get married, and you know, we would definitely be moving into like a house, and I would have a man cave because you're not throwing away my shit. Like you're not throwing.
Hey, bro,
like, I
it
just
don't
wanna build out
trust
the
me.
man cave.
Hey, you could have a mansion, fam. If she feels that you're cluttering some shit up, if she feels you're cluttering anything up, she just happens to walk in your shit one day and be like, nigga, that shit is too much shit in here. That shit gone. I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Listen, that's my
Hey,
That shit gone.
the game room is gonna be my sanctuary. It's off limits. Like you slide the food under the door, baby. I'll leave it at the door. You can't
That
come in for
shit
no
gone.
reason. Hell
Hey,
no.
bro.
Leave the food at the door. I'll get
I'm
it.
like, damn. Yeah, buddy, it's not a game, man.
Yeah. That's one thing that'll make motherfuckers go for digital. Is she can't declutter the PlayStation. You feel me? Like leave my shit alone. Sneak and buy games real quick, you know. Since y'all here, shout out to El Matador. OBJ, I ain't gonna lie, when me and Court was talking, you scared the hell out of me when you came out of nowhere. I was like, wait, where the fuck did you come from?
You ain't know I was in this motherfucker.
in terms of the PlayStation news, PlayStation confirmed it today. What's your thoughts on that?
Talking about as far as being able to play your games and shit.
Closing it, yeah, being able to play your games after they close
Yeah,
the
I
store
mean,
down
I
and
figured
all that.
it was going to be that way anyway. I didn't like. I don't know why people were under the impression that they bought the game and they would no longer be able to play the goddamn game.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And the thing is, like I said, if you're one of those people who are scared of things like that happening, then you must be all physical. Like you have to be all physical. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
if you're really
if you're
worried
all
about
physical,
something like that.
But if you're all physical, why are you worried anyway? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't even know why it was a thing of contention. Now I can understand though. I can understand if you did buy all your games digitally, right? And you actually thought, I just don't know why you would think that, is what I'm saying. If they actually took your shit away, right? The shit you bought digitally. Then yeah, they'd have some serious answering to do, right? But who really legitimately thought that shit is what I'm saying. Like, that's not the case. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you were even worried about that. I don't understand why people were worried about that. So it's
what I was
you know.
saying earlier. It's like, to really think that a company would shut down a global store, digital store, and not give you a way to be able to download the things you purchased. I mean, this is why you guys don't run companies. Like, to think that something like that would happen. Why does your mind go there? You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like on social media.
Well,
Twitter,
we know why it went there because it's PlayStation.
Fake out. Of course, PlayStation fake out. We know that. But something that I've been wondering, especially as of late, is why is this still happening, right? And what I mean by that is, the console war thing is like that, and it's not. I think for that, it's not even about that. I genuinely think it's like just fake outrage, not fake outrage for a specific thing because they rock for this platform. Some of it is that, but I do think that it's just the Twitter woes of people just being alarmed in this frenzied state about news that they don't agree with. And it's just so weird to just see the community, after they've continuously been proven wrong on things that they were outraged about, it's weird to see them continuously go back into this frenzied state when new bad news or something that they don't agree with comes up again. It's like, yo, you don't know PlayStation well enough to know that would not be the case here? You get what I'm saying?
Especially when it's something that you know damn well you don't even partake in. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, you ain't... Who the hell bought a goddamn PS3 game last week? Who did it? You see what I'm saying? Like, who did it? You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you, though. I've been looking at Sly Cooper on PS Now. I might replay through that series and get them platinums. But
it's like who was out there on the goddamn PlayStation store buying goddamn PS3 game? I don't understand. Like, so if you were doing that, then I guess you physically own a PS3, and your ass is still playing PS3. I don't know. I don't personally know niggas like that. So what I'm saying is, I think people just see other people arguing about something and they want to jump in and be a part of the conversation. That's all it is. Like, I seen somebody talking about this Wreckfest game or something. The developers chose to charge people $10 for a patch or some shit. I mean, that's on them. I've never heard of the fucking game to today. But so now all of a sudden people are outraged. I've never heard somebody bring up a goddamn Wreckfest before in my life. I've never seen it. What are you talking about? I don't understand. People just want to goddamn join the conversation and think they fighting against some shit where you don't even care. You see what I'm saying? You don't even care. It makes no sense.
Yo, PlayStation, I need your help, man. I'm thinking about getting that Monster Hunter Rise on the Switch. Y'all gotta stop me. Somebody take my wallet. I'm thinking about it, man. That Monster Hunter Rise looking nice.
Do you play Monster Hunter?
Yeah, I played through Monster Hunter Worlds. It was addictive. I put like almost 300 hours into that game.
What's that? The one that's the one that's on PlayStation right now.
Yeah. It's a really.
Did you play any of them before then?
Which one was that I played? I think that was one on PS2 I played. That was the last one I played before that. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't like super deep in it. I took break. It's just like with Pokemon, right? The last Pokemon I played, because I'm a super hardcore Pokemon fan, but I'm an old school Pokemon fan, right? So my very first Pokemon was yellow version with Pikachu following you around, red, blue, gold, silver.
Whoever makes that game needs to be put in jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay.
Gold, silver, platinum. The last Pokemon that I like played like to completion, like hardcore played, was Fire Red and Leaf Green. Those are the last ones I played. So like I had took like a really long break from that. So X, Y, yellow, black, all that. I mean black, white, all that. Well, I ain't playing. I bought one of them, a couple of them. Like I bought Sun, but I didn't finish it. But I never really like. I just took a break. Like like you love a series, but then like you need a break from it after a while because you kind of get burnt out a little bit.
A Persona. Let me ask you a question real quick, right?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Just to illustrate what I'm saying here. Let's say that you never knew anything about Pokemon, right?
Okay.
It didn't exist yet, right?
Okay.
And let's say PlayStation came out and let's just say they made it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's Pokemon. You've seen the game graphically, everything, everything, how that shit look, how what you do in it, everything, you know what I mean? Yeah, and they displayed that motherfucker for your eyes to see, okay? You telling me that you would go for that? I mean, full price, everything, woo woo woo. You all in? You telling me that would entertain you?
I love Pokemon. I was watching this. No. Listen, back in the day when I was young, I had the Pokemon cards. Like the binder with Pokemon cards. I was watching the shows. I was playing. I was hardcore.
You're not getting what I'm saying to you.
I was hardcore.
You're not getting what I'm saying.
I was hardcore into Pokemon. Say it again. If it was,
I'm talking about if it was just introduced to your ass right there now in the form that it is in.
Yes,
yeah,
I would.
But,
yeah, I would.
Hey,
honestly, because I bought this. I bought Sword and Shield, even though I only put like 10 hours into Sword, but I would still buy it now. I would.
Man,
the only thing is, this is not a shot at. No, this is a shot. A lot of people may take this as a shot to Nintendo, but I feel like with they've definitely evolved Pokemon with this Sword and Shield, where now it's more open world, and then with this newer one that's come out, what is it, Atreus or some bullshit, whatever it's called, that looks pretty good as well because it's got that Zelda. It's definitely looking more like a Zelda title. But my whole thing with Nintendo and their games are like, I'm playing a PlayStation 5, man, and I'm seeing all that it can do. It's just like with PS4 and those stuff. Like it's hard for me to go back to that because of what I'm experiencing now with the PlayStation 5. And listen, I love Nintendo. Even to Nintendo really introduced me and got me into gaming. First console was a Super Nintendo. I love, Nintendo's always gonna have a special place in my heart as a gamer because, for lack of a better term, they were my first, right? So, but with PlayStation and what PlayStation is done gaming wise throughout the generations up to now, with what they're doing now, it's really hard to go back to that. It's hard, I try. I legit try. It's hard to go back, man. Hey, and this is what I'm saying. They need to up their hardware. And listen, it don't need to be one-to-one with PlayStation. I just want it to just be just a little bit better graphically for me, man. Like that really is what it is. It's hard.
But see, Persona, the thing about it is they don't even make games that you care about that would be better graphic. Like I'm just saying. Now I will say that what was that Wii U demo of Zelda? That you remember that demo? That shit looked dope. Back when
hell no.
Damn, it was a Wii U demo of Zelda, but it never came to fruition. we got Zelda Breath of the Wild, which I like. You know what I'm saying? But
Link's Awakening.
No,
The thing is,
you know what I'm talking about when he was in that dungeon with the spider, with the big ass spider and shit.
That was Link's Awakening. Are you talking about Link's Awakening?
No, I know.
Oh, dog!
What
It was a
game
demo. It was a demo. It was a what do you call it? Like a tech demo?
It was a tech demo.
Yeah, that shit looked dope, nigga. Link looked like he was. You know what I'm saying? He looked more mature and shit. The spider was dope. You see what I'm saying? Like, but that shit never came. It was just to show off the hardware or whatever. You see what I'm saying? They don't really make games that, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? Like even this new shit that they supposed to be coming out with. If you put Breath of the Wild on your TV and it makes it 4K, it's still gonna look like motherfucking Breath of the Wild. Like nigga, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I like Breath of the Wild, but it's not something I would brag on its graphics at all. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not that type of game.
Like OBJ,
They don't make those type of games.
Yeah, they don't. And like I said, if this Switch Pro, right? If they're supposed to do 4K, it's gonna have more, horsepower. Like one thing I would like for that console, at least that you can have options like 4K 30, 1080p, 60 frames lock, right? And I would like, Nintendo has their family. Like Pokemon, Zelda, no matter. That's why Nintendo, you don't see Nintendo spending millions upon millions in dollars making this game. No. Like,
well, that's. I mean, look at the numbers.
They making millions after millions.
I was gonna say, but look at. Oh yeah, they're saying you're kind of low. Let me turn you up a little bit. I had you down. Matador, because he's, sometimes his mic be crackling and that should be loud as hell on my ears. So I had to turn you down. But go ahead, you good. You louder now. Go ahead.
All right. So no, that Nintendo doesn't spend that much money, to fund those games. Like Luigi mentioned, right? That game doesn't make doesn't cost even $20 million to make. Man, you can say $8 million, $6 million tops, and that's why, because Nintendo know their fan base. They know Pokemon. We know how to go beyond. No, we just open more open world. Bring new characters, new Pokemons, and there we go. And you know what? People will love it, and they will go out there and buy it.
I mean, this is what I'll say about Nintendo. They're doing what works for them, right?
Exactly, what works.
People are buying the console. People are buying the games, and this Monster Hunter Rise, which is a very popular series. 4 million on their console alone. Like we can't deny its success. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No.
Like we definitely can't deny its success. But my thing is this, and this is me coming from, because listen, and I'm be honest here, man. And this is no disrespect to people, because I'm definitely not trying to gatekeep per se. But a lot of people didn't start gaming on Super Nintendo like I did, right? Or earlier on Atari or whatever, right? A lot of these people that are buying Switches now are new gen gamers. Like I feel like I'm the get off my lawn gamer now, right? Like I'm old. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of what they're experiencing, it doesn't really impress me because Nintendo's been doing that for so long. Especially with the Mario titles and things like they've been, tennis and Smash, all that stuff they've been doing back when I was a kid, and during holiday times, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that stuff. My cousins and my brothers and sisters, we would have like mini competitions on Super Smash Bros. Melee on 64. Playing GoldenEye and all those types of things, right? I was doing a lot of that stuff when I was a child.
Which they need to bring back. They need to bring back GoldenEye. They need to bring that shit back.
But this is what I'm saying with Nintendo. The Super Nintendos with the Mario RPGs and things like that. A lot of that stuff I was experiencing as a child, right? So growing up, especially getting on PlayStation 1, playing Final Fantasy 7, right? Playing Crash and all those different games. That's what really opened my eyes to something new, something different, something better, bigger and better. The Soul Caliburs, the Tekkens, the Marvel vs. Capcom, all those different games, I experienced those on the PlayStation console. You get what I'm saying? So, growing up and growing through console generations, seeing PlayStation, because once I got the PlayStation 1 that ultimately is where I gained the majority of my gaming life. I gamed on Xbox. I had an OG Xbox. I played the Halos and all that good stuff. I had a 360. I had a GameCube. I played the games on there and things of that nature. But majority of my enjoyment of gaming was on PlayStation. So to see PlayStation through the generations grow and evolve gaming-wise, and to see them move with the times, what Nintendo is doing now doesn't impress me as much as it would when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, because a lot of what they're doing isn't that much different to me. I'm not saying it's not that much different to me, right? And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I understand that, certain things can apply, but
you
I
have to evolve, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have hoped that Nintendo would have grown more than what they've grown now. Been gaming with them for almost, for 20, 25 plus years. You get what I'm saying? I'm about to be 30 years old. I've been gaming for, about 25, 26 years.
Bruh. And it's like, okay, I see people who, did some saying, they got kiddie games, but to tell you the truth is I can't call them kiddie games anymore because my kids don't play that. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like, it's the people who grew up with Nintendo that still go and buy the consoles and play it. The kids ain't playing that. They're not playing that, man. They playing Call of Duty, GTA, all of that shit that they people's let them play that they don't supposed to be playing and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that. It's just Nintendo games. Don't call them kiddie games. It's Nintendo games. They doing the same shit like you said that they've been doing. Okay,
yeah, and
that's what it is.
But this is the thing too, and this is a conversation that I think us as a community we need to start having. I really think and I don't want to. It's not a mental illness or things like that, but a lot of this community has a hard time moving on. And what I mean by that is, this whole PS3 games talk and people wanting PlayStation 5 to play PS1, PS2. Like, we're so stuck on that. Like, a large portion of this community is so stuck on that and not really looking to the future of gaming. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, growing up with that stuff, it was great, man. It was so great. It brought so much joy to my life. It's made me into the gamer that I am now. But being the gamer that I am now, would it be fun to play some of that stuff as a reminder of the past? Of course. But for me as an adult and now as a grown ass man, I want to play I want to play the new shit. I want the new sequels or the new IPs, and I want the new stuff. I really am looking to the future. I have no issues leaving this stuff in the past because it served its purpose in a time that it was supposed to, right? It's just like, how they say, like, sometimes friends are meant to be in your life for a specific portion of how many of us have had friends that were only friends in high school, but then when you grow up and you get around those same people, you realize that you've outgrown them. Right, they're still on that high school shit. Exactly. They still on that kiddie shit. They not really trying to grow and I've had plenty. Back in like middle school, high school, I had a lot of friends. As I grew up and got older, that number shrunk to the singular digits of real friends. And I'm not talking like friends that you'll go have drinks with. I'm talking real friends that if you was locked up or in the hospital, you would call them up. To and that they will hold you down while you in a coma or some shit. You get what I'm saying? A friend that you would put on your emergency contacts, right? Obviously, you put your wife and your mom and all that shit, but a friend of the family type shit. Like, this is my friend. This is who I am. Like, this is somebody that I can really depend on. That's in the singular digits. I can count on one hand how many people I would put, like friends from my childhood or friends that I grew up with, that I can put on an emergency contact list of something and know that they would, come through for me. You get what I'm saying? So, I think with gaming, a lot of people have a hard time of closing those chapters in their life because, for them, they're still stuck in the past. Right? And
okay, somebody said in the chat that they don't agree Legacy is what's at stake, not maturity.
Legacy. What legacy?
I mean, so
It's
what's
still
wrong with the
there.
legacy? Like, yeah, the shit's still there. If you bought the game, it's still there for you to play.
Who
bro.
said that?
Yeah.
I'm looking for it. Oh, you talking about Stranded
Uh,
Ninja Gaming? Can't agree with this take.
Yeah.
To be honest, legacy is what's at stake. Yo, Stranded, come through to the Discord. Yo, I want y'all to start coming through the Discord, man. I want y'all to start coming through. I would love
Yeah,
to have this
the,
conversation.
They're still there for you to play.
Come through. You definitely open to come through, man. We're all, you know, this is a safe space. You ain't gotta worry about nobody chewing your head off.
Oh,
It's just a
Lord.
conversation. Just a conversation. So y'all come through. Come through in the chat if y'all want to have this conversation. Y'all welcome.
Look,
I just feel like
I-
I don't think letting to answer your question, Stranded. Sorry to cut you off, Court. To answer your question, Stranded, legacy is not to me personally. I don't think legacy is at stake because legacy is a concept, right? If those games go away, right, where like, you know, no one's remastering them or whatever, that doesn't mean the game then suddenly becomes bad. It's always going to be a good game, right? It's always going to, whatever memory it provided for you, that's always going to be there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't go away. So I think when we talk about the legacy of gaming, that legacy is forever there. You can't take that away, right? My thing is, and where I'm coming from is people being stuck in that nostalgic state of wanting these games to be their main, to be the only thing that matters, but then looking at new consoles and new iterations of tech and thinking, oh, well, this needs to conform. Why does the new tech need to conform to your old way of thinking or your old way of entertainment? That's not what's important in the now. What's important in the now is new games, new legacies, new experiences, right? That's how I feel personally. New experiences are what's most important. Why did I buy a $400 or $500 console? I didn't buy it to play I'm trying to think of an old PlayStation. I didn't buy it to play Crash or buy it to play Gex or Legend of Dragoon or something, or Valkyrie Profile. So I didn't buy it to play that. Now, if they create a brand new game, like a sequel or something for the PlayStation 5, thumbs up. But I'm not looking for the old games to provide a sense of experience, a sense of enjoyment for me on a new console. No. I want the Miles Morales. I want the Demon Souls. I want the Ratchet and Clanks, the Returnals, the God of Wars, all these new experiences. That's ultimately what I want, and that's what matters most in terms of the new legacy or the new experiences that I'm trying to experience.
So, Persona. And
Yeah,
the
what's
thing
up?
is, right, that look, the Breath of the Wild developers, right? They just pretty much have made Zelda all this time, and we haven't seen a chance them to make something new. Look, they coming with that remaster from the Wii U, which is, I think, the most lazy remaster that you can see. That it looks pretty much the same game. They just changed the controls for the Switch, but nothing else. Let's say with Gorilla, they just made Killzone, right? And look what they did. They did Horizon, and look how that paid off. Like, they took a chance, and they looked like they knew. Even I watched that interview, like they was saying like how everything in development, how they were afraid, how people was going to react to it, but it paid off. Look how it's one of the most successful new IPs now that has PlayStation. New, amazing, breaking records mascot. Now, I think Nintendo, they should be taking chances, because okay, let's say they take a break for Zelda, doesn't mean the thing is dead. It's just time to move on, something new. That's it. The same with Gears, with the Coalition. Gears.
That's what they say Splatoon is, dog. That's the answer I always get.
So what?
And I like my bit of time with Splatoon. I said that's what they say Splatoon is. Well, they are making new IPs. They got Splatoon. You know what I'm saying? So look, hey, I'm like, You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I like to ask the hard ass questions right here, right? I'm gonna ask y'all right here, right now, dog. Okay. If there was only 2 consoles in this space, right? Then it was just an Xbox or a motherfucking a Nintendo Switch, and you could only choose one. Which one you getting?
Is jumping off a bridge your third option?
Bruh, you gotta pick one. Which one you getting?
Yo, why you asking this question? This is a messed up question, man. You
I
could've
love to
just
ask the
me
hard
now?
questions.
It's actually it's like you're asking me to die by the
It
electric
puts
chair or
things
by
into
sharks.
perspective. It puts things into perspective, bruh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna have to say. Can you put it in a sentence?
Yo.
Um,
Yo,
you know, honestly, I'm gonna have to say the Xbox, because at least I know that there's potentially next gen experiences coming for the Xbox as opposed to Nintendo.
Exactly. Well, not only that, you know, I mean, third party support, all of that.
Yeah,
shit,
third party
man.
support, all that stuff. Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying.
bruh, at the end of the day, that puts everything into perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As much
and
shit
that's
as we
nothing
give
against-
Xbox,
That's not
and
against Nintendo, though. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, not saying Nintendo's terrible. You just need to do better at innovation.
as much as people praise Nintendo, it's like, bruh, if you really could only play those 2, if you only had a choice between those 2 consoles, motherfuckers may try to lie. But trust me, your ass is not having Nintendo Switch as your main console. It ain't happening. It's not happening.
Barry said, Nintendo for me, the better experience in games will be there.
Barry.
Hey, Barry, you got to come through and explain yourself.
hey, Barry, go to the toilet right now, stick your finger down your throat, and cough up that bullshit. Okay?
Oh my god.
You definitely got that bullshit in your stomach, bro.
Oh my god.
no, but OBJ, I will say this, right? If Nintendo were to get their stuff together, like, how the hell they don't have a proper party chat on that freaking system?
I forgot all about the features. I mean, we ain't even gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? That is just,
wait a second.
Hey,
hold up.
Can of worms.
Hold up. Wolfflo actually, hold on. Now that I think about it, wait, no, Wolfflo brought up a good point. He said this one is hard for me because Xbox don't got JRPGs. You know what? I'm changing my answer to Nintendo.
Negro,
they got the
please.
they got the JRPGs. Hey, no. I totally forgot. It slipped my mind. Hey, listen,
please.
Nintendo are the same RPGs that PlayStation get. Nintendo getting as well. Hey, listen.
Please.
Hey man, I'm keeping it real, man. Nintendo, they getting RPGs, man. I'm a big RPG guy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Look, man, the lesser of the 2 evils, bro. You gonna give up in goddamn. Well, actually, goddamn. Well, actually, Xbox is starting to get them motherfuckers now. Even Xbox is starting to get some that damn PlayStation ain't getting.
I played Octopath 2 years ago when it first came out. Hold on, I put about 50 hours into the game. Hold on.
So you probably can't even say that much longer. Shit, they starting to get them joints, man. Yeah, y'all full of
listen,
shit. Hey,
when I see them getting, you know, some of the more obscure games day and date when they first get released, then we'll talk. Okay.
Look here, nigga. All I know is
why is Atelier Rise and all that other bullshit not coming to the console?
All I know is hey, hold on, goddamn it! I'm about to get Persona up out of here, right? Goddamn now. What's one of your favorite games of all times? You say?
Final Fantasy?
No, not that one.
Oh, Destiny?
Yep.
What about Destiny? It's on PlayStation.
Where you playing Destiny? No, I'm telling you in the scenario I gave you.
Oh. I'll go to PC.
Exactly. Nah, nigga.
Wow.
Those are the only 2 choices, bruh.
Jesus.
You know what I mean?
OBJ, so you telling me you will get that
hot garbage ass console over the Switch. The console
I'm telling you, you will too.
The console that everybody complain about when they play their multi-plats, that the shit that's cut off on them and go to the home screen. That console, the console where people buy new headsets that can't connect to their goddamn games. That console, Jesus. I'm buying me a Nintendo console. The games are just gonna be way better if in that scenario. I'm getting Nintendo. I am not getting no Xbox. If Xbox was the last console ever in gaming, I would not buy it.
Ooh, Lord, boy, y'all niggas hate go way too deep for me. Hey, yo, bro, it ain't no damn way in hell.
No, Obi, listen, I see your tweet, OBJ. I see your tweet, OBJ. This man said he got him a Series S, and he's like, I don't know why I got me a Series S. I'm pretty sure if you got a Nintendo Switch, you would be tweeting that.
Well, that's because it's the same goddamn thing as the X, but the One X is like, goddamn, I might as well just held on to that joint because
listen, that Xbox is garbage. The Switch is better than that Xbox. They got better games.
Hey, bro,
coming out for that.
I'm trying to tell you. If we in a world where I could only have one and it was only two available, which is the Switch and the goddamn Xbox, I'm choosing the Xbox all the way. I'm gonna tell you, I give you one game, nigga, GTA 6. There's no way I'm missing that motherfucker at all. There's no way. It's no way. It's no way.
We know the Switch is getting an update as well. It's getting a new iteration. So.
Nigga, they still ain't gonna get a goddamn thing. That joint, you gotta plug it in to get 4K and all. Then the nigga, the screen is still 720p on the motherfucker. What kind of shit is this?
You telling me
chat on that motherfucker?
You telling me you will buy the console that till to this day they still ain't got a first party goddamn exclusive.
I'm buying the console that's gonna give me third party support, nigga. I cannot be playing goddamn Mario and Zelda for the rest of my goddamn life.
Yeah,
I can't
but your third party support gonna be as trash as the Switch as well. You in the same boat?
No, it ain't, man. The Xbox get all the goddamn third party as well. What are you talking about? Bro, I understand.
Still running like garbage.
We shit on the Xbox. I understand, but we know that given that instance, your ass is not. There is nobody who has the Nintendo Switch as a main console. Who does that? Show me to that nigga right now. Show me to that nigga. Okay.
In that scenario, I'm getting the Switch because the Switch just dropped two bangers: Bravely Default 2 and Monster Hunter Rise. Two bangers.
Yo, that's a fact. I'm
Barry,
about that
you're
Monster Hunter Rise,
Xbox is dropping.
It. Okay, that's all I got to say.
OBJ, I promise you, bro.
Okay.
I promise you everything.
Know you are.
If Xbox was the last console ever, I would not purchase that shit.
Fam, I would get Stadia before I goddamn sit there and be on the goddamn Switch for the rest of my goddamn life. You got to be out your damn mind.
I'm telling you, OBJ.
No way.
I seen your tweet. I see why you came up with this scenario. You're just trying to give Xbox a win right now because you want to feel good about your purchase.
I've asked this before on the Sick Show a long time ago, dog. You know, I've always said I had always had an Xbox, bro. That ain't changed.
No,
you know what I mean?
I'm not saying. I'm saying the tweet I just saw. You just got a Series S or something like that. I'm not saying you trying to
as the goddamn
you trying to justify that purchase.
Yes. Same goddamn
with this
scenario. It just load faster, nigga. That's all the hell. No, I'm not justifying the purchase. It's just what I'm saying is, nigga, at the end of the day, I can still go there and play motherfucking GTA. I can still go there and play all the shit that I want to play, you know what I'm saying, that ain't made by goddamn Xbox. If they were the only ones there. I can't do that shit on the Switch. I can't do it, bro. I literally cannot do it, nigga.
In my opinion, like the Switch might be lacking in the third party department. They still get some games. But the first party,
you got better third party support than goddamn the Switch. Yeah. I was playing Black Ops 2 on the goddamn Wii U. I was killing the shit out of kids on that motherfucker, man. That shit was... The game ran beautifully. It looked good. Everything.
I think third party is going to increase with that Switch Pro. But the thing is with the Switch is that, when I look even when I look at your scenario, I'm like, I'm not going to miss out on some of the Nintendo exclusives. I'd rather sacrifice third party games than to miss out on some of these Nintendo games that I've been growing up playing.
Nigga, wasn't it?
I'm
Okay,
not missing it.
let me know which ones they are. Let me know.
A new Zelda game that's not Breath of the Wild.
Okay, so you ain't played the goddamn 10 million goddamn Zeldas they already made. That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah, but I love Zelda. You know
Yo.
what I mean? Most likely a Final Fantasy
bro,
game.
Look, hey, Barry, you're capping, and you know I know you're capping, right?
No,
you know
yo,
that
yo,
shit,
bro.
right?
Yo,
I'm just gonna let you go ahead and get your shit off to go ahead and impress the chat and lead them niggas on.
Yo, real talk.
But
I'm not even
trust me,
capping.
I know you're capping. I know
Bro,
if that scenario presented itself, I already know which way you going because you ain't got no choice. Okay, there's no choice. The choice is made right then and there, bro. Right then and there, the choice has been made for you.
A lot of people,
okay,
a lot of people that know me in this chat or in the panel right now, they know for sure I would not buy no Xbox over a Switch. You are crazy. I would never.
So you never bought an Xbox, Bar?
Yeah, I've bought an Xbox, but that's my third console.
How many Xboxes have you bought, Bar?
I've bought a 360. I bought a Xbox One consoles, and that's it. That's all I've ever bought. I never bought the original. The 360 I bought because it's college. I was broke at the time. I couldn't get the PS3. But that year when I got that bread for that PS3, it was over. That shit was out of here. Xbox One, I was listening to Phil Spencer Lives with the new, with social media on the rise, and he got me. But then I woke up, I snapped out the Matrix, and I woke up, I was like, this.
I get everybody with that question, though. I be in potty chats and everything, and then them niggas be, you know what I'm saying, we'll be talking that shit, right? But then all of a sudden, I'll pop that question. And it puts everything into perspective. Now, maybe you will be one out of a few niggas who will sit there and choose the goddamn Nintendo Switch, but I always do that to put shit in perspective of how far that Nintendo has actually evolved their games for your gaming taste now. You see what I'm saying? Back in the day, we was on Nintendo, woo, but nigga, there is no way I'm going to be subjected to fucking playing Nintendo games for the rest of my life. There's no way. There's no way.
Though, with Xbox, Xbox still ain't delivering no games, so that's why the choice is still not delivering.
What game Xbox evolved with?
Third-party games, they get the support, so that's where I have to go because, nigga, I am not going to be sitting here trying to save a goddamn princess for the rest of my goddamn life. I'm not going to be doing that. I want to stab a nigga in the neck. That's what I want to do, okay? That's what I want to do. I want to shoot motherfuckers, okay? That's what I want to do. Okay, I am not gonna be sitting here dressed as a goddamn plumber saving no goddamn princess. Okay,
Jesus Christ.
It's not happening, bro. It's not happening, and I know y'all are capping. Okay, you just don't want to admit it. I get it. I don't got no problem admitting this shit.
What I'm thinking for mostly is not third party. Okay, you know what I mean? I'm thinking more so the first party. What experiences are the platform holders going to give me? I'm not buying an Xbox. I can promise you that.
That is something that is an issue right goddamn now because you have the choices of PlayStation along with Xbox and Nintendo. So the first party, yes, you goddamn right. That is every bit of an issue. But trust and believe it. If it was only goddamn Xbox and goddamn Nintendo, your
Xbox
decision is made. That shit is made.
The Xbox is
made
good for the winter because it can also become a personal space heater. So it's multifunctional. You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
listen, OBJ, that question jumped that Bar, but Bar was playing the game, listening to the podcast. You asked that bullshit ass question, and that man stopped. That man paused his game.
Right now, my nieces and nephews, they playing Smash and all that. I was watching them play Smash. I was using my eye massager, listening to the show. That's why I wasn't typing because I was getting my massage going on. You know what I mean?
Hey, look, everybody reacts that way though, but they be like, "God damn it, what do you mean?"
I heard that. You know what I mean? I was like, wait, hold on. Let me press this power button real quick.
Oh,
You know?
Jesus.
Niggas do not like to be put in that position, dog. They don't like that shit, boy. Trust and believe.
Let me press that power button real quick.
Yo, listen, that eye massager right there. I suggest everybody go get it. It's called the Renfo eye massager. It's like about $80 on Amazon. Go and get that, man.
$80 to
Trust
massage your eyes? What?
Yeah, man. But it's well worth it, man. Yo, listen, I slept like a baby the other day, man. You know what I mean? Normally I wake up like around 5.
Massaged?
I wake up like around 5:30 every morning. You know what I mean? Yo, I almost woke up late this morning. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good, man.
No. I'm scared of that, then, bro. I fuck around and not wake up till noon.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Yo, especially you have a gaming chair. Yo, you sit that thing back, and you just put that thing in your eye, let that junk get massaged. Woo, that thing feeling good, man. Trust, yo.
Jeez.
That's where I was at, man. I was lost in the sauce over there, man.
Right
I was
on,
listening,
man.
though.
Right on, man. I ain't mad at you, bro.
I'm about to put it in the chat right here. Watch this. I'm about to put it right in the chat.
Yeah, I want to ask you about this article. Shout out to Tony, MUI Tony, man. Shout out to him, man.
Oh no, I want to correct you.
Who, me?
I want to correct you. Yeah, you. Yeah.
What did I do? Hold on.
Yeah.
You got the floor.
All right. Because you see, Persona, you listen to too much Xbox dudes.
I don't
That's your
listen
problem
to no
right
Xbox
there.
Dudes.
You listening too much. I don't know if you reading these Xbox tweets. It's rubbing off you.
No,
Okay?
no,
You
me.
You out here for a half an hour, 40 minutes talking about people ain't buy digital games. I know goddamn PS3. Use a goddamn lie.
No. I said not everyone.
We gotta. No. But you made it majority. We gotta stop this. People ain't do this because you ain't do it at the time. It's no different than the dude who said PlayStation gamers don't play fighting games when the Evo announcement happened. What happened? Like what?
No. What I'm saying is
no.
What I'm saying is digital purchasing was not the majority of the community at that time. I'm not saying that no one was doing it. I specified that though. Bar, you know me better than this. Oh yeah, we're gonna have this conversation.
You know why? You know why? I know a lot of people had digital.
I specified.
Especially PS3.
Go ahead.
Because PlayStation was doing something that nobody else was doing, and everybody was taking advantage of it. Got 5 digital licenses for a video game. Bro. I remember I just graduated out of college. I was buying digital games like Borderlands 1, and all of my teammates from college was eating off of that. Yeah. Everybody, we had 4 people like, you want Borderlands? 4 people hooked up. Borderlands 2, mad games. People was eating off of me, just game sharing off of digital stuff.
That still wasn't a majority when it came to people.
No, I'm not saying it's majority.
That's what I said though, Bari. I said that wasn't the majority when it came to people purchasing digital titles on a PlayStation 3. That wasn't a norm in the gaming community as a whole. Yes, were people taking advantage? Were people, doing, multiple accounts? Yes, I'm not disputing that, and I'm not disputing that there were pockets of people on PlayStation 3 that were buying digital. Bari, I know you said you were full digital or just about full digital towards the mid to end of the PlayStation 3 life. I'm not disputing that. What I'm saying is that wasn't the norm like we have it now. When you look at the statistics now, the digital purchasing just reached past 50%. It's over 51% digital purchasing. And that really contributed to this fucking pandemic. Everybody trying to go outside. So it took a pandemic. Hold on. It took a pandemic for that percentage to even get past the halfway mark. And it's only by 1%, right? So go back 2 generations ago, right? 2 generations ago, Bari. That was not the norm. That's all I'm saying.
It was not the norm, but it was being cultivated.
It was being cultivated by PlayStation, but it was not the norm in the community. Yes, PlayStation was making moves to put it into what it is now. Yes, but it still was not something that the community accepted and pushed as the norm.
I don't think so. I don't think people was 100% digital, but people was getting digital games even though they were physical. Because
he's not saying that people weren't. He's saying that there wasn't a majority. I know you're not disagreeing with that.
No, I'm not disagreeing. The point I'm trying to make is that I think a lot of people is undermining the digital movement in PS3, PS Plus. You had the core stuff that everybody was, getting into. One of the biggest things that people was playing was home. Was he playing it physically? You know what I mean? A lot of digital stuff was being pushed. Demos. Where's people downloading that stuff?
All right, demos? So you telling me people crying on the internet so that they can't download PS3 demos, bro?
No, I'm just saying that PlayStation, I'm not talking about the people crying. I'm just talking about PS3 as far as digital, purchases was obviously was moving up. I'm not saying that physical, digital is taking over physical. I'm just saying that the way how you made it sound is like, nobody was touching digital like that because it's the minority.
No,
but
the way
if you really look at it,
nobody.
No. Let him finish.
Niggas was not talking about no digital. Oh, go ahead.
If you really look at it, who on a PS3 didn't have like over 10 stuff digitally because you was giving stuff digitally games wise if you had Plus. You know what I mean? You had a lot of benefits, like people sign up for service. And I'm not talking about casual gamers, because I don't talk to casual. I'm talking about the casual people. I'm talking about the hardcore gamers that we talk to right now. I'm not talking about the casuals and all that bullshit that everybody loves to bring up. If you like to talk about the casuals, then you're a casual itself. I'm talking about the hardcore gamers that you play with, that we play with. That's what I'm talking about. But all these motherfuckers always talking about core, plus, this, that. And then they're going to try to tell you, well, nobody was physical, everybody was digital. So what the fuck you was downloading on Plus and all them services?
The Plus games and all that, yes, I do give that to you. If you had Plus on the PlayStation 3, you definitely were downloading digital only titles. 100%. My whole point that I was trying to make earlier was that when it came to the amount of people complaining as opposed to what we think is the digital percentage that was in the PS3 generation, the two don't line up. The two don't add up for me personally. Because I was hardcore physical. All my friends that were PS3 were hardcore physical. And again, that's only a small
complaint that people had. The complaint that people had was stupidity. Yes, because who the fuck thought PlayStation was? You couldn't download anything that you had digitally on the PS3 or Vita or PSP if you had to go or whatnot. You had to be a dumbass to think that. But some people were scared about it. That all the games I do have, if I do want to go back to it, because at the end of the day, nobody was playing these shits, right?
No,
but it's the fact that when you lose it, that's when you like, oh damn, this sucks. You know what I mean?
But that was my argument too. Is that why this is why I was telling PlayStation Nation, stop letting people that don't play on the console, don't follow the news, and aren't well versed. These people don't even know how to navigate their PlayStation and where settings are to change shit, trying to tell you what PlayStation is or is not going to do. That was my main argument with people, was allowing people that don't, with PlayStation Nation, was allowing people that don't play on the console or aren't well versed with how PlayStation normally does things, trying to tell you, outrage, oh, this is what you need to be angry about. And I'm seeing some people within PlayStation Nation falling for it with the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? PlayStation's shutting down a whole global store, so everything you downloaded not being accessible. You really think that PlayStation would do something like that? Let's be honest here. You get what I'm saying? That was the main point I was trying to make.
Yeah, but you real quick, I was one of them niggas though back in the PS3. I was probably one of them people that who acting like they fake outrage, because I didn't want to touch digital back then. I didn't want to touch it out of fear of that type of shit and whatnot before I learned more of it. You see what I'm saying? And when I started doing it, that's when, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I thought it would be. You see what I'm saying? So I get the outrage if you're not up to date on what the fuck actually happens. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of these people with this outrage, they're full of shit because they didn't even buy none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Like, Barry, let me ask you a question. Give me a percentage. What percentage of people within the PlayStation 3 community back then do you think were digital? In your opinion?
If I were to guess,
Yeah,
around probably, I'll probably say like 20%. Later on in the life cycle, it would probably push up to like 25%. Probably almost, around that time.
Yeah, that's fair.
25%.
Yeah, I think that's a fair percentage. About 20.
But to
20,
me, yeah, it's not the majority, but that's a lot in my opinion. Because like I said, if you were hardcore into PlayStation, you was buying them digital shits because you was game sharing with your crew. I know.
Do you think we're really taking advantage of that?
I didn't even know
Yo,
that you could game share with that motherfucker.
I had a whole basketball team
Yo,
doing that
this
shit.
shit crazy to me.
Whole basketball. Everybody that had a PSN was playing. Yo, if somebody was game sharing of this person, they have 4 other people hooked up on them. Yo, there's mad people on digital. Whole Borderlands. I had a crew ready day one.
Aziza and Star Guardian said.
I had no idea that existed.
Aziza and Star Guardian said 5%.
So you telling me
that's more of where I'm at there. I don't think hardly nobody was doing that shit, dog.
Nah, I don't think 5%. You wouldn't get
how many did they release numbers of how many PlayStation Plus subscribers they had back then?
I think when PlayStation 3 was up, it was past like 10 million. It was past
like 10 million. So how many? It was like 80 something million consoles sold.
It's no way 5 million. You got like 90 million consoles sold overall. If you will say 5%, that's like saying what incentive will PlayStation have if they only have 5% of their fan base doing digital to do all these updates for digital?
Yeah, but we know why they pushed the digital. That shit is about like getting you to buy through their store. You see what I'm saying? To spend your money.
It's
cost
effective.
Yeah. We know.
But I'm saying that if it was that low, they wouldn't have a real incentive to even push it further. You know what I mean? 5% of the whole fan base of PlayStation 3.
No, they're going to keep pushing it because they want you to buy through their store. They wasn't going. That's something that they would never give up on because they want you to buy through their store.
That's like saying they would never give up on the PS3 store right now. You know what I mean? If nobody's using it, if you're not using it, they have no incentive to keep it. That's 5%. Exactly. That is way too low for all the investment that they put in with Plus, all the investment that they put in with pre-ordering games, or preloading games.
Okay,
and all
but
that
check
stuff.
this out. Like Barry, check this out, right? They introduced these fake ass mid-gen consoles last gen, right? Mm-hmm. Nigga, really looking back at that shit was all about pushing goddamn 4K TVs. And there was like a very small percentage of people who gradually started fucking going to 4K TVs. But they continue to push that shit because that's the direction they wanted to go. You see what I'm saying? That like, it wasn't like everybody just dropped their 1080p and just went out to buy a goddamn 4K TV when they introduced this shit. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not disagreeing. Why would they push it? But if it's not something that is sustainable, they're not gonna push it. Obviously, the PS4 Pro and 4K was viable enough to continue to push it. It's just like when PlayStation was trying to push 3D on everybody. They put out a TV, they put out games that's going to be running in 3D. But what happened? Nobody was using. The percentage of people that's using 3D was low enough where it's like, nobody's using it, and they cut that off. That's what I'm saying.
Even if
you think
that's
going to be
5 or 10%, right?
That's not a lot.
That's still way more money for them in their pocket because you bought that shit digitally through their store. So they were going to continue to push that shit regardless, okay? Because that's all profit for them niggas. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so they're going. I'm
looking at it from an accountant standpoint. 5% from a fan base like that big, it's not a big enough incentive to keep on advancing your digital services like stores, your digital
They started having
features
sales and
like
everything in that motherfucker. Oh, like
Yeah, because
look at the way
it's
shit
much.
is now.
It's much because that's why I'm telling you that it's much bigger than what you guys are saying. Well, 5%. That's why they're pushing.
Well,
the
now
sale.
it's more bigger, but I'm just saying back then it wasn't like that, bro. Like I swear, like anybody I ever knew that wasn't even buying goddamn digital games back on the motherfucking PS3. Like you people are the ones that this is the first time I'm hearing this shit. To be honest, man.
Nah,
PS3, man, my niggas was on that goddamn physical. They wasn't buying none of that goddamn shit digitally, man.
I can't find the digital sales.
It was a low ass percentage. We gonna say
I don't
think
it was that low. Assuming of the big push of PS3 stuff, I'm gonna say the overall. I'm not saying from the beginning when it started and all. I'm saying overall at the end of PS3, I'm looking at like 20-25% people was moving to digital. Because the digital, like buying digital, one of the reasons why I went fully digital because they kept improving it. And when they start adding that preloading stuff, because you remember PS3 games was downloaded hella slow. How all these people know about PS3 downloads if they wasn't doing digital games? Huh? How would people know about these things? Huh? Anybody? Anybody?
Download?
Yes. What was the biggest complaint? People like, PSN network is so slow. Well, you download the game, it's so slow, right?
I thought that.
How would people know that?
That's from where my complaints came with that on the PS4 because that copying bullshit.
Well, I'm talking about PS3. But I'm just saying that, when they added the preloading of games, you pre-order a game and like a week ahead.
You can preload games on PS3?
Yeah.
This shit is all new info to me, bro. That shows you how. Dog,
when that feature came, that's when I went all digital. When that feature came, I went all digital right there.
So when did that? So at what point in the gen did that come?
That was like when PS3 ended in 2013. That was like late 20. I want to say late 2011, or it might be early 20. It might be late. Whenever DuckTales came out for PS3,
it was hell to me, boy.
It was out there. Whenever I don't remember when DuckTales came out because that was one of the first games that I preloaded was DuckTales. The remaster of DuckTales, the NES game. That was the first. That was the one I had a preload. I was like, my shit already downloaded. I remember I was bragging to everybody, my shit downloaded and all that.
So basically, PlayStation was just well ahead of everybody in this regard.
PlayStation had of people digitally. PlayStation had I'm not gonna say PC. PlayStation had in the console games and the consoles way ahead.
We don't include PC in these.
Even when it's streaming as well. PlayStation was ahead of a lot.
I'm like searching. I can't find no statistic of showing what the digital games were.
Well, I wish they would go back to not charging motherfucking goddamn for PS Plus.
Like the installation and all that stuff, the read and write speeds wasn't the fastest, but you had to download the game, then the game had to like write onto the PlayStation or something like that. It was a 2-step process for PlayStation 3.
Bruh, that shit had to be the most grueling shit ever.
It was like
I can't find like no statistic.
Because it wasn't worth talking about. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
like,
goddamn sure it wasn't worth talking about.
Look at PS4 because PS4 I probably say what
that's
like
when 35, they started talking
40 something percent digital. It grew
which is understandable during the PS4 generation. I'm saying that PS3 generation it was very minuscule.
But I'm saying the PS3 was doing everything the PS4 does when it comes to digital games, pretty much. Preloading, it had that. It had almost all the features that PS4 had. Just PS4 was a better console overall.
So they were planting the seeds in the PS3 era.
Yep.
Then
All right, so this one is but this is like I think all games. Oh, it does physical versus. Okay, this is okay. Well, okay, this is. All right, so this isn't perfect, but this might have to do. Let me share my screen. It's because it's showing. It's showing everything. So, breakdown of U.S. computer and video game sales from 2009 to 2017, right? So, again, this
Man.
is everything.
If digital,
This is everything.
if the dark one, y'all already lost it. Yo, listen, bro.
Not in
I'm not even gonna brag
2009.
no more.
In 2009, it was 20%. Digital was 20%. But again, this isn't. I think this is all digital purchasing, not just PlayStation. That's the thing to keep in mind here.
Man,
Okay,
we
that's
can't-
all.
yeah, we can't really go off that.
And then 2010, you start seeing it. Now this 2018.
Damn, now
this
that
is
I think
off.
about it, I don't think did I buy any goddamn game digitally on my. Oh.
Yo,
I
even
think
this
all
is
the
all.
digital
Yeah,
games I got Xbox 360 wise that's on my shit is the shit that Xbox gave me. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even buy physical on that. I mean, I didn't even buy digital on that motherfucker, dog. My shit was all physical.
yeah. Xbox. I never had any digital stuff.
Yeah, the shit that they got up. Yeah, that shit I own on 360. That shit is whatever they gave me for whatever rewards or whatever.
But
the hell.
Xbox
You know how
and
they used to just
360,
give you
they
free shit.
ain't really had like a service like Plus. They
Have a
started doing
service,
that
but
with the
you could buy the game digitally though. You see what I'm saying?
yeah, you can buy it
the game
digitally. Yeah, buy it digitally. But I'm not saying like Plus pushed a lot of people to purchase digital game. I'm not saying that they went full digital, but a lot of people had a lot of digital games due to PlayStation Plus, especially after
This graph seems a bit
I ain't
off
gonna
though,
lie. I
because
thought y'all niggas who
2018.
had PlayStation Plus back in the PS3 era were plumb crazy. That's what I thought. But I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because
I thought y'all niggas was crazy.
they're including PC in this as well.
Yeah,
US computer and video game sales.
this percentage seems a bit off though, because 2018, only 17% of people were buying physical. That seems a bit off, man.
You ain't gonna find no real numbers on that shit, man.
Yeah, this seems a tiny bit. This seems a bit off, man.
Wait, Persona.
Hmm.
You said in 28. So is that counting every platform?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I'm gonna say if it's well, shit.
Yeah, because
Like
look what they talking about. They're talking about digital format sales include subscriptions, digital games, digital add-ons, mobile apps, social media gaming.
Yeah,
Yes, I could agree with that.
Yeah, that
Especially when you're talking about DLC and all that. Yeah, I can
So
agree
then
with that.
now that percentage is definitely shift, but 2019, 2020, that's when we started seeing a steady growth. Y'all talk for a second. I gotta go get my food. This dumbass fucking delivery guy. 1 second.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah, all I'm saying around the PS3 ending, I'll say PS3 gamers purchasing digital was around the 25% after when PS3 is ending.
I call bullshit, but okay. I'm gonna let you roll with it, man. I'm gonna call bullshit.
Because like I said, if you're looking at it, you got digital games, you got stuff like all these services start kicking in, DLC content. You know what I mean? Even if you had the physical game, how was you downloading the DLC content? Digital was and remember PlayStation had that whole you have to pay if you bought a used game and you want to play online and all that. You had to pay like $10. They started that kick off that joint. I forgot what it was called. It was doing a lot to push digital. If you are saying anything lower than 20%, you're just wrong. Just accept it.
Nigga gonna tell me I'm wrong. We both
just
guessing over this motherfucker now, damn it. We both guessing. We don't know shit. I just know it became way more popular during last generation. I know that damn much.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I actually started hearing people talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't never had nobody brought up
digital grew huge on the PS4, PS3, but I mean the PS4 and Xbox, but
now
5% PS3, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, so I mean, I don't. You know
These
another
Grubhub
thing,
niggas
like,
stupid. They don't deserve no tip, bruh.
And they force a tip. They force a tip, man.
Niggas is dumb, bruh. I get this nigga. That was kind of pause. I get this nigga $8 tip. I gave him the code to be buzzed into the building.
I ain't going number 6. I ain't going number 6.
I gave this nigga the code to get buzzed into the building. Nigga talking about the shit don't work. I go downstairs and put the code in, and the shit rings on my phone. My dude, what are you doing? I gave you the code, and then you hit call. Stupid ass niggas, man.
Nah, they don't listen to none. Yo, bro.
No, but he called me. I'm on the phone with the nigga. I say, bro, go to the intercom, type the code, then hit the call button, and it's gonna call on my phone, and I'll buzz you in. It no work. My dude.
Nah, they don't listen. Yo, I be telling these dudes, yo, text or call me before you about to come up through. Yeah, they don't be doing that, bro. You know what I mean? I be seeing food has been delivered, my shit on the floor outside my door.
Yo,
Yo, I be like, yo, I give them a bad review every time. I don't care if the food tastes good. I give them a bad review every time.
I always give them a tip. I tell them don't go over there in Southeast DC at
tipping
2 o'clock in the morning. You understand what I'm saying?
Tipping is an American thing too, man. I'm about to stop tipping these niggas. Why am I tipping you to do your job? Niggas don't tip me when I do my job. Fuck out of here, man.
I mean, the ones around here, they just put that shit on our little bench on the porch and
hell
they
no,
run
yo,
back to their car.
This COVID shit got
they
these
get the
niggas
fuck out of there.
This COVID shit got niggas
Yo,
acting stupid.
I don't.
Yo, Star Guardian, bro. I had to run downstairs, bro. 4 flights of stairs, nigga. Hell yeah, man.
Hey, yo, bro. I don't play around with that junk. People mess with my food, I'll throw that shit right back in due face, dog. Yo, I don't play around that, but yo, they come with me with some BS, bro. I'll throw that shit right in their face. Don't play around. No, we'll scrap, right? We'll be on World Star. I don't play around with that bullshit.
Fuck, yo, running up 4 flights of stairs, nigga. That shit will tire you out too.
This one time, this chick was delivering to me from Grubhub, right? And my area, we have like this roundabout, right, where people can just stop in. You know, they know people are delivering, so you can double park because nobody's really parking there. Everybody's just there to like park real quick and leave. So you know what I mean? I was like, I'm gonna catch this person. I know they'd be lying, talking about, oh, there's no parking, so I can't come upstairs. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait downstairs and see what these motherfuckers say. I waited downstairs, right? It was like, oh, there's no parking. I'm dead ass looking at shit. Like, yeah, that gotta be the Grubhub shit right there. Dead ass looking at her. It's like no parking, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'll meet you in the lobby then. I'll meet you in the lobby. She didn't even know I was behind her. I was like, oh no, that's me. I'm Jabbar. Lying ass chick, man. I remember her name too, man. Lying ass.
Yo, one time, this bitch, this person had the audacity. They gonna call me. Oh, I can't find parking. I'm double parked. Can you meet me outside? So I'm like, what, in front of my building? Oh no, meet me on the corner. The corner? What am I, a hooker, bitch? Are you stupid? I was like, hey, yo, shorty, listen, if you was in front of my building, sure, I'll come down, you know, whatever, out on the, like, because I have, like, this roundabout, so it's not, like, it ain't like you go outside my building and then it's the street. No, I gotta go all the way around, then to the street, then to, hell no. I was like, hell nah. I was like, yo, shorty, nah. Oh, well, I can't find parking. That's not my problem. You better park at a fire hydrant, put the hazards on. Like, yo, shorty, I'm not, yo.
Yeah, put your cautions on. Fuck.
I ain't, nah. I'm not, I told her I'm not coming down. How am I supposed to deliver food? I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna have to cancel your order. Okay.
Oh, right. Yo, you know, it's another point.
10 minutes later, that bell was ringing. I was like, fuck out of here.
I forgot all about this point right here. This is another point. I know y'all are crazy. Just because y'all don't buy digital games, I know y'all are crazy. PlayStation even started increasing the gigabit size for these games. I wonder why. Remember, they start coming out with the 100 and whatever gig, and they start coming out the 320. Then at the end of the PSN, the PS3, you had a 500 gig PlayStation 3 console.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, we're not saying the niggas didn't do it. We're saying that it wasn't prevalent, man.
No, what my point is, they're not doing anything like that for no 5% digital purchases. They're not doing that for no 5%.
I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that Uber Eats and DoorDash. Those two places.
I never mess with Uber Eats.
I
use DoorDash before though.
Let me tell you something.
It's the same.
Nah. Uber Eats, DoorDash, whatever fuck. Nah, Grubhub. At least they vet their delivery guys, and it'd be like actual, the little Mexican niggas or the ox come and deliver, like them, whatever. DoorDash, it'd be like Shaquita, Shaquan, all these. Like, yo, I don't trust these. One time, I ordered something from DoorDash. They said the shit was delivered, and I kept calling. I'm like, yo, you deliver my food? Like, yo, where's it at? I don't see it. Oh yeah, I delivered it. Where? Oh yeah, I left it in front. Where? They're like, I don't see nothing. She wouldn't pick up the phone after
that. That shit happened to me.
Stole my food, bro. She stole my food. That shit happened to me twice on DoorDash. I was like, never again. And then Uber
that happened to me on Grubhub, bro.
On Uber
Yo, you remember I was on the phone with you and talking about he delivered my food? Yo, I was about to chase this nigga down, bro. I told you I don't play around. I don't care who you are. You can be bigger than me. I will bust your shit messing with my food, bro.
With Uber Eats, I've seen too many videos of like people eating their food and shit. With Uber Eats, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with no Uber Eats.
I think them shits be
Uber
fake,
Eats
though,
is
man.
like, nah, I don't think so. Because the shit has happened to me.
Yo,
bro, my food has gotten stolen from DoorDash like 2 or 3 times, bro. I believe
that must be the area you in, bro.
It ain't. No,
we use them shits like damn near every week, man. We ain't got no problem.
It's the Uber Eats. The Uber Eats, man, they pick up motherfuckers off the street and be like, hey.
I mean, long they deliver that shit, we good, man. Because everything that come here, that shit be sealed. You know what I'm saying? They be sealed, stable, shut, all of that
they
shit.
Be sealed too.
It don't. Yeah.
But still, I don't play with my shit, man. These motherfuckers, they weirdos. Yo, shout out to Star Guardian, man, with the super chat. It's just showing love, bro. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Man, Star Guardian.
Yeah, man. Y'all want to get y'all last thoughts? We good.
Hey, man, donate that money to Jay Barrett so he can buy something off the Nintendo eShop. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I already got $100 in my eShop. I'm just waiting for the joints.
Nigga gonna buy.
Yo, bro, I've been playing Bravely Default. I've been playing Monster Hunter Rise.
Nigga gonna buy Rub.
I've been eating good.
Simulator 2000.
I'm leaning towards that Monster. Is it good, Barry?
It's good. It's good. You know, our Monster Hunter tutorials is always like, damn. If you play the Monster Hunter game, you're gonna be good. There might be 1 or 2 mechanics that they teach you. Yeah, like their tutorial is long as hell. Don't skip it, but it's still long as hell. I'm like, goddamn.
All right, I'm gonna buy Monster Hunter. I'm gonna buy it.
But nah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's the best looking Switch game to date. The RE engine is amazing. I'm talking about Switch standards. I'm not. But yo, real talk. When you boot up this game, you're gonna be like, this is the first game I was like, wow, this looks amazing. Other than Mario Odyssey, that's due to the aesthetics of the game and that's how the the artistic view of the game. But when you look at Monster Hunter Rise, you're gonna be like, wow, this is the best Switch game where I felt like I could play on my TV and not complain about it.
You know
what I mean?
I'm a streamer.
The RE engine, yo, is one of the best engines in gaming, bro.
I'm gonna stream it this weekend. This weekend I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna buy it tonight, and I'm gonna stream it this weekend. Expect that post on Twitter. Like I said, I ain't cut on my Switch since Jesus was walking the planet, so that shit dead.
Yeah,
man.
me too. I had to blow that joint. It was like Indiana Jones. Like,
hey, look. Hey, look. Y'all see,
hey,
right?
2020.
Y'all see, right? You 20, see what I'm saying?
2020, hey, yo, the Switch was dead, dog.
Yo, real talk. I cut my Switch on. I cut my Switch on one time in 2020.
To that joint.
In 2020, I cut it on to play the Hyrule Warriors 2 demo. Oh no, and then I played that triangle strategy, the Octopath successor shit. I played that too, that demo. That's it. Yo, matter
of fact, I still ain't even played that yet.
It's really good. It's really good. I like it. And I know we don't like grid style turn-based games like that, but that one is actually pretty good.
Oh no, a strategy game. Yeah, I'm with that. I ain't even try it yet. I just didn't even try it yet.
It's pretty good.
With that, for sure.
It's pretty good. The only other grid style strategy game I like that is Golden Kingdom. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Golden Kingdom. That one I really like. Disgaea as well, actually. I like Disgaea.
Yeah, I like Disgaea games.
Disgaea games are pretty cool too, actually. It's just I don't know, something about that grid style. I just like when it comes to turn-based, I really just like turn-based. Like just regular turn-based. I don't really like the grid style stuff all the time. But I gotta be in the mood for that, for the grid style.
More strategies.
Yeah, I don't really like that shit all the time. I gotta be in the mood for it. Yo, I started watching Star Trek: The Next Generation again, going down memory lane. Oh my god.
Yo, have you watched
Jujutsu Kaisen? Jujutsu Kaisen?
No, Invincible yet?
Which one?
Invincible. It's
Nah,
on
I didn't see that yet.
Amazon Prime.
I
That
didn't
junk
see
good,
that.
man. It's
Yo,
pretty
Aziza,
good.
I ordered some jerk chicken. It's Monday. Monday's your
Hey,
bacon day.
Persona. Usually, I don't run into people who actually like Star Trek and Star Wars, though.
I like
Usually, it's
both.
one or the other. That's
I
the
love
weird shit.
both. Yeah, I love both. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
my
don't like.
father
Well,
loved
see,
Star
hold
Trek,
on.
dog, but I never could get with it, dog.
Well, hold
Never.
on. I only like Star Trek: The Next Generation. The OG Star Trek I like as well, but the Next Generation is my favorite of all time. Star Trek Voyager is okay. It's not. It's all right. Deep Space Nine and all that Discovery and Enterprise, all that bullshit. Nah.
I used to
The
watch
best one is
Star Trek when I was going to sleep.
Yo, real talk. Yo, when
It
I was
like
young.
MASH.
Well, no,
It was
when I
like
was
MASH.
Yeah,
young.
that and MASH, right?
When I was young. when I was like 13, 14 years
Yo,
old.
fact.
I used to roll a blunt and like smoke weed and watch Star Trek. Yo, getting high and watching Star Trek, it's eye opening.
Oh, nigga, getting high and watching anything.
Yo, when I was a kid, yo, that
Shit.
shit was so enlightening, bro. I was like sitting there high as hell, you know, because they talk very proper and very Shakespearean. So I'm sitting there listening to this shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is amazing, bro. Like,
Hey,
oh my
bro.
god, like I'm
Maybe-
like amazed. Well, my
Maybe y'all
grandmother.
can help me out. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. Finish your story.
My grandmother had put me on a Star Trek. Like she was like really into that shit, and when I was a kid, like a kid, she put me onto that stuff, and it stuck with me, you know.
Damn, yo, that's crazy, yo. Because, well, yeah, my grandma just didn't watch shit like that. I didn't know women really watch Star Trek like that. That's some wild ass shit. Yeah.
Bro, my grandmother was really into scary movies, sci-fi, shit like that. So shit like
Damn,
Star Wars,
you had
Star
a cool
Trek.
ass grandma.
Oh yeah. Yo, listen. You know, when moms went and buy those, because my mom was a real, like, church woman. So she wouldn't buy, like, Devil May Cry and all that shit for me, San Andreas. My grandma's like, give a fuck. Yeah. My grandmother was buying them shits for me, you feel me? And letting me enjoy those. So, you know, my grandma was cool as fuck when I was a kid, man. She used to spoil the shit out of
maybe
me.
y'all can help me out with this shit, but I remember when I was younger and I used to, you know, get high and shit. This goddamn cartoon came on. It was a goddamn dog, man. The nigga would jump up into the air and he float around. He just float in the air and hug himself like multiple times. It was like,
Ren and Snippy?
Yo, this shit tripped me the fuck out. I don't
Ren and
know.
Snippy?
Was it? I don't.
Yeah.
That sounds like some Rennie
Was
Stimpy
that?
shit.
I
some
need to
cat-
find
some
that
cat
goddamn
dog.
video,
Cat dog.
dog.
Oh, yeah, it
'cause
might
that
be
shit
some cat
had
dog
me
shit.
rolling. That nigga jumped in the air and hugged himself.
It might be
I said, what the hell?
it might be Doug.
I
Not
don't
Doug,
know,
not
man.
Doug. Rocco's Modern Life.
I think my shit might. I might. Well, nigga, I'm older than y'all niggas, so I don't know. It might.
Oh, yeah,
it
so it might
might go
have been
back
something
before
from the
y'all time,
50s.
to be honest. Yeah, cause do y'all know anything about Mel's Diner? Kiss My Grits. Y'all know anything about that? Vicky,
Mel's
Small
Diner.
Wonder and shit. Y'all know Small Wonder, Silver Spoons, all that type of shit.
Silver Spoon, yeah. Silver Spoon,
Okay,
yeah.
you did.
I mean, I used to, you know, I got like a really old soul, right? So like,
Oh,
Good Times and Webster and Gary Coleman, all
That's
them
classic.
old school
oh
shows.
yeah, Webster.
The Red
Webster
Fox
was my
Show,
shit.
all that shit. I was watching all
Hey,
that
bro,
stuff as a kid. Like
What's
Richard Pryor stand
what's-
up, Eddie Murphy stand up, Bill Cosby stand up, all that bullshit. I was watching all that shit as a kid.
what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you say Webster?
That episode of Moesha when he was trying to get with her.
Hey yo, the first thing that comes to my mind is when that motherfucker, they called them niggas talking about they was in there with their birthday suits on and shit.
Oh, you talking about when he did that stand up for the governor's ball or some bullshit?
What?
Was it that?
When George Papadopoulos, no.
Oh, you talking about the show?
Like they had walked. Yeah, the show.
Mhm,
Oh, Webster. Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
Oh, nah, because Webster, he also did a stand up.
Yo, when did Perfect Strangers and Cheer? That was my shit. Yo, when did
I used to like Cheers.
when did Mass Effect 2 come out
Morgan
for PS3?
Probably like 2010, 2011. Hold on, let me look it up. Mass Effect 2?
Yeah, Mass Effect 2. I forgot what year it came out.
2 release date January 26, 2010.
2010.
Mm-hmm.
The CEO, EA boss, spoke out about digital size of sales of Mass Effect 2 on PS3, saying it described overall sales very, very, very well, with digital sales meaningful double-digit percentage of sales. So around that time, digital sales, like a game like Mass Effect 2, was hitting double-digit percentages.
Boy, you make your
How much
point.
did Mass Effect 2 sell in the first place?
Hey, when I make a point, I gotta hit it home.
that nigga ain't make his point with me.
He treating niggas like we on Twitter. He treating
Yeah,
us like Twitter niggas.
We go to PBS right now.
I'm calling bull.
5%. You're wrong.
Jeez.
Now you need to look up and tell me how much Mass Effect sold on the PS3. That's what you need to do.
I don't know how much it sold on PS3, but I'm saying as far as digital sales from the CEO, he's very, very happy. Meaningful double-digit percentage on the game sales. That's just one game, but that's a big game on PS3.
Yo, Crosshouse,
But
what's up?
to say 5% by the end of the PS3 era, that is way too low for them to be investing in digital games like that on PS3, in my personal opinion.
All right, nigga, I give you 10%. All right.
Yo, real talk,
I'm
I'll
not
give him the
moving no
20%.
further.
I'll give him the 20%. I'll give it 20. Yo,
10.
20% on. I'm talking specifically on PlayStation. 20%. I give it to him.
Oh yeah. Crosshairs, yo, at me, man. I gotta give you my social security number.
Yo, I'm gonna
Now look
download.
at-
I'm
now
gonna
look at it.
buy it tonight. I'm gonna buy it tonight. We can play that this weekend. Can we play together? Right? Can we?
Yeah.
All right, we
Right
play
from the
that
jump,
this
you
week.
can play.
Yo,
I
we
mean,
need
you
to
gotta
play-
get past the tutorial.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it this week. We need to finish that It Takes Two too. Cause I was watching Six Stream yesterday. It's this watermelon map. That shit gonna be fun.
Oh yeah, man. I heard that game pretty long too, man.
Yeah,
It Takes
it is.
Two.
It take 200 hours.
I like that game though, man. It's fun, man. I was thinking about it too, man. I even cheated and looked up some trophies. We missed one of them in that. You remember that area where we could have where we did the honey around the lid and you popped it open.
I
That
told
area
you that
where
we missed something.
when she said to hit the button.
I told you that was a
We
mini game.
were supposed to go over there. There was it wasn't a mini game. It was just like a trophy, something like torch, like It Takes Torch, something. It was like some kind of trophy. I was looking it up this morning. I was like, oh, we missed that. But I was like, yo, how we ain't get no trophies of pop? Yeah, I was curious.
We ain't getting
man.
no trophies, and we were playing for like 3 hours. I'm like, yo, how?
But yo, that's like the first trophy to pop. That one.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that game is
yeah.
long. Yeah, that game definitely long. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, man. At the end of the day, guys, like, yo, I love when the detractors come in the chat, right? I really wish y'all would come in the Discord. 'Cause I really do. I mean that. I want to have a conversation with y'all because I'm curious why you think the way you think or feel the way you feel. Legit.
They shook, man.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
dude came
man.
in. Max B came in. I don't know if you hear about it. Max B came in earlier. It was like, shout out to Max B too.
Oh, Big
like, you know,
Bigavelli?
Yeah,
Bigavelli
Bigavelli came through. Max B came through and was like, I don't get why you feel the need to defend PlayStation at every turn. You don't have to do that. And I'm like, I'm not defending PlayStation. I'm providing the correct information so that there's no misinformation. The problem is that there's a lot of misinformation that gets spread pertaining to PlayStation.
Did he have a profile pic?
No.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Shout out to
there
Max.
you go.
Yo, listen, shout out to Max Beto, man. Shout out to him. I really hope one day he comes through to the chat because I would love to have a conversation.
He ain't gonna come through. He ain't gonna, you better off having a person with a profile pic. They're more likely to come through. The ones that just have an M or whatever, they ain't gonna come through.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't gonna come through.
I want him to come to the chat, man. And don't worry, Barry not gonna be here because Barry a bully. If you watch that Corey versus Barry,
Nah, I was a bully. Corey was speaking whenever he want to speak. That's why I know. That's how I know Corey from New York. He from New York because he was like, "Yo, fuck you talking over me. I'm gonna talk over you."
Oh yeah, yo, listen,
you know what I mean?
New Yorkers. That's and
these other shook ass dudes. They going all right. Go ahead.
Hey, yo, listen, that is straight New York, bro. I'm telling you, that is straight New York.
OBJ got some New York in him too. I don't know if he ever been to New York.
OBJ's just a nigga that don't give a fuck from the South.
When OBJ has a point that he has to say, he don't care what the fuck you are saying. He's gonna his point gonna come out.
He gonna talk. He gonna cut you off. Yo, OBJ gonna cut you off, man. OBJ just a southern dude that don't give a fuck. That's what it is, man. You don't give a fuck.
Court from the South.
The hell with
Court. Court nice with it too. Court would be like, yeah, Court would have a point, you know. I'd be like, yo, I know. He's like, all right, go ahead. Like, you know what I mean?
The older y'all get, dog, the more you just stand on what you stand on, dog. That's all it is.
Yo.
It'd be like I draw a line in the sand, and once I draw that line, that's it. It's a wrap.
Oh no, all right, go ahead.
Sometimes you just gotta cut a brother off.
Hey, yo, Issa said, Episona, can I recommend you a game trailer that you can watch right now? Trust me, you won't regret it. Yeah. What is it? I'll put it up on the stream. OBJ don't care, bro. That's what I like about OBJ, man. He going
pause on that wolf flow. Pause on that.
OBJ gonna speak his mind. He don't care. Even if he disagree with you, he gonna tell you he disagree. He ain't gonna hold it in. You could be cool with him or not.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
He gonna tell you like, yo, you want some bullshit. That's all I like about OBJ, man. It's all about keeping it real. Yeah, Issa, let me know what the game is. I'll put it up in the chat. I'll put it up on the stream. No sugarcoating. Hey man, listen, that's how it's gotta be, man. Listen,
you know, some people just can't take a joke. You know what I mean? I put a joke on Twitter saying how the community acts when Xbox finally gets some games. It was this wild ass video with this girl sucking some dude toes in a club. You know what I mean? So the whole point was to paint the picture as far as, yo, when Xbox finally get a game, these dudes is mad thirst. Like, it don't matter if it's bad, if the game sucks, the game is horrible. They gonna eat it up. Like this chick eating this man's feet in COVID times. Here these dudes gonna be like, I don't remember Xbox community acting like that. Yo, nigga, it's a joke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nah.
Of course, nobody out here eating feet. It's a joke, man. God damn.
Hey, Venture, I would block you for that, but I can't see over top of all these goddamn awards they just won.
Oh,
I don't know, man. So I'm be like, you know, I'm gonna just let you.
Yo, Issa, I seen this. Yeah, I seen this. We seen this game.
Oh yeah. I seen this.
This that project. This that Project Eve shit, ain't it?
With the chick. Yeah. With the chick. Oh damn, she got hands. Nah, this ain't the same one. The other chick had like a sword or something. This chick got hands.
This looks dope. This one is called Project DT. That's what it's called. Yo,
this is a different one. This is a different game.
It's a couple games coming out that I can't wait for.
Oh, she just ripped the joint head off like that. This is fire. Let me see the movement though. Let me see a dash or something.
Dash looks pretty good.
She just straight body in this joint.
Yeah, the movement looks pretty good. Oh, you said nah. This is different.
Oh, okay. I see the dash. All right, yeah, I'm with this.
Yeah, this looks good.
I'm with this.
Ooh, was that like a time slowing dash move, like a perfect parry type of thing?
So cool. she got like witch time with that Bayonetta shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's that on?
This is called Project DT. Issa told us about this.
Yo, what was the gauntlets in Devil May Cry called again? It's like Beowulf.
Devil May Cry. I forget what those
His
gauntlets.
gauntlets. Yeah, yo, this chick, yo, she got hands, bruh.
Yeah, it's called Project DT. Starting over.
When is this coming out?
I don't know.
Is it for
pretty good.
PS5?
Let's hope so. It's a reveal trailer.
Yo, when this got revealed? What the hell?
February 1, 2021.
Oh, just this month. Last month, I mean.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
Yeah, that looked fire, yo.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that, man. But yeah, man, listen, man, it's 8. I'm about to buy this Monster Hunter, Bari and T-Mang. Y'all corrupted me, so I'm gonna buy it. And yeah, I'm about to play.
Oh yeah, T-Man, Monster Hunter.
Yo, T-Mang and
Monster
Frozen. They've been posting a ton of gameplay on Twitter, and I've been looking at this, and I'm like, yo, this shit looks.
Yeah, Frozen,
really
a Monster
fun.
Hunter dude too.
Y'all watch that movie?
Really, really
Well, I can't say Frozen a Monster Hunter dude. If it ain't on Nintendo, he ain't gonna touch it. Because when it came to Worlds, he was like, "Oh my god, they dumbed it down." But when I played this game, I'm like, "What the fuck is different other than this nigga he has a grappling hook now?" Like I don't know. Nintendo
Hunter Worlds. Yeah, the grappling hook in Monster Hunter World.
But that was like more like an equipment. This is just universal.
Or you can like grapple a nigga down like a Thunder Joint in Horizon?
No, like you can use it like kind of like how Batman would use his grappling hook and traverse around the world.
You can do that in Monster Hunter World as well.
But it took a certain class to use that. Like
anyone could use that. You could use your equipment to pull yourself into a monster. You could do that. On Monster Hunter World.
This one they streamlined it for sure because like everybody has like these bugs that they throw the bug out and then you can just grapple to whatever as far as like the world, the monster, whatever it is.
Okay.
But everything else that I notice is the same like Worlds, but they don't like Worlds because it's not on Switch and it's dumbed down.
Monster Hunter Worlds didn't go to Switch.
No. That game.
That looked too good.
Yeah, that's too.
That looked too good.
It ain't capable. No disrespect.
And Bari, cap. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nah, but they got two exclusive Monster Hunter games that's coming out for Switch.
Yeah, they got Rise and DX, right? Is that the other one or something like that?
Yeah, and the other one I forgot the other one name, but that's coming out too.
Cap.
But Rise going to PC as well, so.
That's probably why it looks so good like that.
Yo, the RE engine, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna be boot that joint up. You're gonna be like, yo, this joint.
Yeah,
good.
I'm gonna boot it up tonight.
It's gonna be certain areas that's gonna be like Nintendo Switch-ish, you know what I mean? But overall, the game looked good.
It looks solid. All right. Yo, man, let's get into these outros, man. OBJ, man, give him your outro, bro.
Well, yeah, y'all know what it is. Hit the like button, share that thing out. Thanks for having me. Special message out to Naughty Dog and Guerrilla Games, nigga. Get them goddamn PS5 updates out. Stop playing with us. You know what I mean? Thanks for having me, though.
No doubt, bro. Yo, man, that Godzilla versus Kong, I can't wait for that this week. Ooh,
that's tomorrow, right?
Nah, it's Thursday.
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, that's why I pushed up Speak from the Heart tomorrow.
Yeah. Speak from the Heart tomorrow. Ooh.
I wanna watch that. Yeah, matter of fact, you're right. It is Wednesday. Yeah.
No interruptions, bro. With that Godzilla versus Kong, nigga, that's about to be that's gonna be an experience, bro. Order my favorite dish. Kick my feet up in the chair. Had a surround sound blasting. Yeah, that's gonna be an experience.
I hope it's way better than that Snyder cut. That's a goddamn show.
Oh man, y'all trying to start a whole nother the Snyder cut was fire. I'm not going down this road with you, OBJ. We're not having this conversation.
I hate that movie.
24 hours long.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to the best PlayStation studio currently out right now. That is Sucker Punch. Not Sucker Punch, I mean Insomniac. Shout out to them. The best PlayStation studio that's currently out right now. Insomniac Games. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Hey, yo, listen, man. That studio work hard, man. But yo, yeah, Persona, good show, man. I'm gone. I'm about to get my eye massager.
Hey. Yeah, man. Shout out to El Matador and Stealth for coming through as well, man. Appreciate y'all. Barry said he got a speak from the heart tomorrow, so that's gonna be entertaining. Ooh-wee. I can't wait to hear what he's gonna talk about. So definitely check that out. Also,
I give you a preview right now, man.
Good.
It's about the Xbox laughing at their fan base. God damn, with these controllers, bro. What is going on over there, man?
Hey, I was gonna talk about that too with that chest that this nigga, I'm gonna be on that show tomorrow for sure.
There's something up with that company, bro. Something is wrong over there. And we gonna get our Bob Ross on, and we gonna paint this picture, man, because it's looking crazy over there. Everybody's like, oh my god, Xbox is such a good place. How? But anyway, tomorrow.
Hey, don't miss that show tomorrow, because that shit is gonna be animated. I'm gonna be there, trust me. I'll be there.
Hey, real quick, man. Real quick. I just want to state this real quick. This is kind of weird to me. I've never experienced something like this, but bro, Gears 4. I've never seen like a Gears 4 looks better than Gears 5. I've never seen something like that before. It's weird to me.
Gear 4 is more like closed off, right? Gear 5 is more. Well, I can't even say Gear 5 is more open. It's just like certain areas that's open.
Like what I'm saying is, them environments are Triznash. But what I'm saying, I'm just saying, like the character models are okay. But the environments, when it starts to open up, semi-open up, it's trash.
Yeah, because the first area looks great. That little forest small.
Yeah,
that looks good. But yeah, when you pass the little, I guess what is it, chapter 2 or 3?
Yeah.
I agree with that. It's like
a lot of it looks really bad, and I don't understand. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't, cause nigga, if you look at like the PS4 version of Horizon Zero Dawn, you have to be like, that is amazing how they got that shit to look like. It's amazing.
Yeah, open world game like that. Ghost of Tsushima. I was just playing Ghost of Tsushima just now. Yo, bro, the game came out last year. That game looks amazing, bro. Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay, now with Ghost of Tsushima, right? I haven't fired it back up on the PS5, right? But I do know on my Pro, it being an open world, there was like some stuff like such as the rocks that didn't really look good. There was some things, but then there was like those fields of flowers and shit that looked immaculate, and the settings in the skies and all of that shit, right? So I don't know how it looks on PS5, but there was some issues there as well for me on PS4. Especially since I came from playing Last of Us 2, and then that was the next strain I fired up.
Look at the scale of Ghost of Tsushima and what they accomplished in that game, bro. That game is a marvel.
It definitely is. You know what I'm saying? They still did a good job.
Compared to something like Gears.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Gears,
even with the next gen patch, Gears don't look better than that game.
Yeah, which is weird. It's just weird though. It's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so you can go eat now, man.
Yo, y'all, you know me too well, bro. Listen, man. Saturday morning, What's Up PlayStation podcast. Special guest this week. I'll let Barry announce that whenever he's ready on Twitter. So be on the lookout for that. Also, if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. The links to my Twitter and my socials and all that stuff are in the description. Also, the links to What's Up PlayStation podcast. Definitely subscribe to that channel as well. We're trying to get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000 for June. Come on, guys. We almost at 800. We need 200 more. Share it out with your aunts, uncles.
I think we hit 800. Let me see.
We probably at 800 now, yeah.
And follow J Barry at jbarrycat.com.
But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Please be safe. Enjoy the rest of your week. Barry's got to speak from the heart tomorrow. You don't want to miss that. Also, I know MUI Tony, he had sent me an article that he wanted me to talk about. I'm probably going to do another show this week and talk about that anyway with the Jim Ryan leading PlayStation to its death article from Metro. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
You can't look at Metro. That's an Xbox site.
That's what I'm saying. But I'll talk about it because it's some bullshit here because they talking about what a reader said, which is cap on cap on cap on cap. And
That is a pure Xbox site, bro.
Oh yeah.
Metro UK. I bet Metro UK, right?
Yeah, metro.co.uk. Yeah.
Oh.
It's cap,
Hey,
but you
Who
know
was
what?
that Paul
we'll talk about
Tassi
that
guy
bullshit.
too.
Oh yeah,
who
that
was
Paul Tassi. I saw King Thrash coming at him today, man, with his bullshit, talking about he's getting rid of Outriders. He spent 30 hours playing Outriders on PS5, and he's throwing that away to play on Xbox and Game Pass. But then King Thrash exposed him and was like, "Yo, but on your YouTube, you were talking about you were playing the game this whole time on PC." So stop capping, like, you know. So it's just him putting articles out to fuel fanboy war bullshit, which is what a lot of these companies do because it generates clicks. Shout out to King.
Yeah,
Thrash,
but real talk though. My bad, Persona. If you put
good.
all them hours on the PS5 version,
why would you leave?
you know what I mean? Why would you leave?
That's
You
what
have all
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's cap, bro. That's cap.
you gotta buy the game. If you like the game that much, you will buy the game,
Just like niggas,
regardless
be
if
like,
it's going to Game Pass.
niggas be like, I'm gonna sell my copy of a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation game, and I'm gonna play it on Game Pass. Nigga, what? How stupid is like the shit people say to big up this Game Pass shit? It's starting to get really idiotic and out of control, man. Because it's just like you dudes really gotta like just
said a dude put 50 hours or 30 hours.
30.
Yo, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
what he said.
Like,
That's
yo,
what he said too. That's
who
not
the
like
hell
me.
would yo, that's wow. I didn't
Yo,
even
I don't
Play the
understand.
damn demo for 30 hours.
Yeah.
Like,
It's enough stuff you can do in there, like him grind and stuff like that. Yeah.
you're gonna be repeating a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna
Lord,
repeat,
have
but I'm
mercy.
just like, yo, like, why do people feel? See, y'all about to maybe go. This is another show. We're gonna talk about this week, but a sneak peek. Why do people feel the need to announce that they're leaving something for Game Pass? It's like they want to rub it in your face because they want that reaction, and then when they get that reaction, they want to pull back. See, this is the problem with the community. This is toxic. This is one of the. Dude, you keep announcing this shit, and the way you know why you do it, because you want that react. Later this week.
Yo, he tweeted that today. He tweeted that today.
Yeah. Or was it yesterday?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
yesterday or
stamp him
today.
with the horrible gaming take. Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, Paul Tassi, look him up. And I'm just like, yo, listen. Later this week, I'm gonna do another One Persona Speaks, probably Thursday. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna talk about that, and we'll talk about this Metro UK bullshit article because again, this is a problem with gaming journalism. There's very few gaming journalists that I respect. Right? One of the sites I respect, PlayStation Lifestyle. You know, shout out to my boy Chandler Wood and the people over there. A lot of respect for them because they actually do good journalism. A lot of these other places I really don't respect, man. I'll be honest with you. I really don't respect these people. But anyway, I holler at y'all, man. Be safe. Enjoy your night with your friends, family, whatever. And this weekend I'm gonna stream some. I'm actually gonna stream some Monster Hunter Rise as well on the Switch. It's been a while since I gave the Switch some love, and the conversations we had today actually got me think about the Switch. So I'm gonna buy Monster Hunter Rise tonight, and I'll stream some of it this weekend. Right. But all right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Please be safe.